everyone, Sleepy here with a quick update before the episode starts. This was actually streamed over 2 separate streams. I was having Wi-Fi issues, so there's going to be 2 separate parts where this cuts out. The first day of streaming where we had technical difficulties and the stream got cut into 2 parts, and then the actual day where we make it through the full episode. Please pardon any wibbly-wobbly anything. I have 2 pre-shows I need to cut out, and enjoy the episodes. Bye-bye! Everybody, my mic didn't pick that up, I don't think, but I am Sleepy Rain, or whatever the hell you want to call me, and I am your Dungeon Master for this episode of Circus of Dreams, a D&D homebrew podcast. We are on episode 11, Geep all gone. And I forgot to say that my pronouns are they. Geep all gone. My pronouns are they, them. What do I have to promote? This Twitch channel / YouTube. Hi, VOD Squad. I stream every other Wednesday with a D&D stream, this D&D stream. I stream every Thursday with the homies. We play games. If you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, please. I'll sob, I'll weep, I'll cry, I'll kiss you all over. If you are watching live on Twitch, then please drop me a follow. You can always take it back. It's free. And if you have Amazon Prime, please... give me your monies, give me your free subscription. You get access to so many cute little emotes, and then you don't give your money to just Jeffrey Bezos, because if you don't use it, then it gets wasted. Or if you have disposable income, $5 a month isn't that much, but also you don't have to. These streams will always be free, and the content will also always be uploaded to my music, my YouTube. I'm thinking about the music because it's cute and wintry, and I have ADHD. And so, I am throwing it to Unbubbled Tart.
Hello, it's me, the Bubbled Tart. I am bubbly, I use she, they pronouns. I am playing Phoebe, the party rogue. I'm a little bit in a different setup today, but I am still here, still involved, still ready to go for circus. Things to promote. I have emote commissions open. There's a little bit of a wait list, but you can hit me up and I'll draw you as a little guy. Also, Rum Jumper, my show, the next episode, episode 12, Care to Remember, comes out on July 13th. So be there or be square. That's all I have. I'm eating dinner.
Midnight Blue.
I literally have nothing else. Please throw it to someone else.
I did. I said Midnight Blue.
Oh, I didn't hear you at all.
No!
You did not
Discord ate me.
Discord ate you. I'm very sorry. Okay. Hi, my name is Midnight Blue. My pronouns are she, her. I play Daeriel. Her pronouns are she, they. I have something to promote this week. Chat, do you like card games? Chat, do you like a card game called Magic the Gathering?
Yes.
Are you interested?
Do I?
Oh boy! Are you interested in watching a couple of fucking idiots play Magic the Gathering throughout the entirety of its lifespan and figuring out what the fuck bullshit early Magic was?
Oh boy, do I!
You should come and check out me and the RPG International's YouTube channel as we play through the entirety of Magic, the MTG progression series, where we start with beta and we go all the way up to Bloomborough. Hopefully we can actually catch up.
That's really cool. Do you have a link?
We're drafting. We're losing our goddamn minds. Gruel is so oppressive. Help us. Oh my god.
Give us a link. Give us a link. This is new. Give us a link.
Oh, a link. Shit. Let me
We
find
like
it.
card game. We like card game. We like funny card game.
Link.
Shadow Wizard Money Gang.
Shadow Wizard Money Gang. That sounds
You can
very
watch
fun to
as my friend cheats in the first episode. It's great. He did not intentionally cheat.
That's really funny.
Is the
player
YouTube...
gang, let's get it. Nah, I played your pug. What the fuck am I on about?
I play
the
aggro.
YouTube channel. It's on in there. You should also check us out. We do some.
I wish. I was gonna say, I wish you luck on the catch up because goddamn, does WotC put out sets fast?
We're skipping some sets. We're not doing. There are some sets we've already skipped. We've just in the recording we have just played what is widely considered the worst expansion in all of Magic.
Homelands?
Excellent.
Yeah, Homelands.
Holy shit!
It was bad. It
I
was
need to
so
watch-
bad.
Oh, I need to watch the Homelands play. Oh, I need to.
It's not out yet. We only have the first episode out, but you could have a
Oh.
watch.
I
Us
have to watch.
suffer.
Oh, I need to watch this. Oh, you're gonna get comments in your DMs about this because this is gonna be my. I needed content. I needed media. This is my new media. This is excellent. I needed
Good.
media real bad.
Thriving.
Love media.
Thriving. Media. Speaking of media, Judo Crowva!
Wow, it's me, the internet boy, except I'm not that funny. What do I have to promote? Honestly, not a lot, because the busy month of June is now over. My commissions and stuff are currently closed. Head over to my Discord to be the first to know. But I do have Patreon where you can subscribe for either $3 or $5 a month if you would like some funny extra bonus content, including art lessons and behind the scenes of my progress on my comic, Back from the Brink, which updates every other Tuesday on Webtoon and Tumblr.
We're coming up
I
on
think
a
that's it.
Tuesday, aren't we, Juno?
Yes, it's this upcoming Tuesday, I believe. But yes, hi. I also play Spirit.
Who the
We
fuck
both
is
use
that?
No clue.
Anyway, throwing it to... I tried to roll a T. That doesn't work like that.
No.
Tyler.
Yes. Hey, chat. It's Tyler. I really don't have much going on right now. We'll just... no witty repertoire, no funny ha-has to promote right now. So we'll kind of just, we'll keep it light, we'll keep it friendly. I'm Tyler. My pronouns are... Yeah. I play Resident Conspiranoiac Doomsaying Warlock Monk Martial Guy who may not be letting on as much as he should be. This is the visual bit for an audio show, but I'm shrugging right now and going, oops.
You know, that's a really good bit of being nice and cordial and friendly, but what if you were just mean? What if you ran it back, but you were just really fucking mean?
Okay, this is the part that, on the VOD, there's big red flashing text on screen that says, warning, very loud, very scary. There's a lot of frowny faces on screen right now. Very bad. X's all over the screen. There's a big siren going on right now. And then I go, give me money!
Hell yeah.
Give
should
me
do that.
big golden coin for micro game! Yes!
Amazing. Thank you for the alimony payment.
You're welcome.
Oh my God.
Waffle Man in chat. That'll be going for micro game. And finally we have Biba17. I tried to roll it again and it doesn't work like that.
Oh, hello. Yeah.
You sounded so sad.
No, I thought I missed my cue. I did miss my cue because I took that 1 second to rub my ear.
Do you not have
so
two
my-
ears?
I do, but I have only one headphone in because it hurts my head if I have them both in for a long time.
Oh. Cope.
Yeah. Okay. 1 second.
What the
They're both in
fuck?
now. They're both in now.
Oh, I thought you were gonna step away. I was like, you need to do your intro.
No, I put them both in.
Well,
Like
now
you
I
said, you
feel
said
bad.
Hi, I'm B. I'm my pronouns are he, him. I'm playing for Xanthemum, who uses he, they. I do writing commissions. you should pay me to write your silly little guys. I enjoy doing that. That's very fun for me. I also write on Realm Jumper, and there's other stuff that's upcoming, but that's stuff I can't really super talk about yet, which is exciting.
Sweet baby
yeah.
boy, you sound like someone's holding a gun to your head.
Do I?
Are you
A
safe?
little bit.
Are you safe?
Yeah.
Blink
No,
twice if there's a man in the room.
I'm just tired. I'm so sorry. I'm just low energy because I was out and about all day. I really am not sad.
I know, it's just giving you hell. We're on an energy today, and I'm trying to keep it silly.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, I have to actually get into DMing mode. I need to do my fucking job. The shit people pay me for. Oh, also, chat, I will not be nice to B. Because here's the thing.
No.
He's my doppelganger, and I hate myself.
No. I'm
Rest in
mad at both those
peace.
things.
Rest in peace, Biba
No.
17.
I did nothing wrong. I'm a sad little guy.
A sad little buzz.
Yeah.
Anyway, you have all had your one day to settle in the small town of Apotheosis as the circus got itself set up. Though per usual, it's an advertising day. Alabaster doesn't have much for you guys to do than take these posters. You know what? Let's open on that scene. Let's open that scene of, you're all kind of standing about waiting for your assignments. It's snowing. And she approaches, again, leaving her little trail through the snow. She has her parasol up to block the little snowflakes. But it is also a cloth parasol, so it is kind of getting absolutely drenched. She is ignoring the fact that it is wet. Howdy there, everyone. How are you feeling? Not too chilly, I hope.
Not too bad, all things considered.
The outfits were nice.
I
Doing
mean,
okay.
well, of course, all bundled up like that, like a bunch of presents for a gift-giving holiday we haven't named yet. Adorable.
We haven't. Oh. Okay. Chris is surprised. He's like, oh. That's what we called it. Alright.
Oh, don't make the canon. I was being funny. You're gonna make me
No,
on the
I'm
spot
sorry.
come up with a Christmas equivalent?
No.
The winter solstice. There we go.
Yeah.
On the 21st now.
21st. Oh, aren't y'all bundled up like gifts for the winter solstice? Ain't that adorable?
Oh.
Yep.
I suppose so.
Well, I mean, what do you mean you're supposed to? Look at little Phoebe! And she, walks over to Phoebe, who's in the big... It's a big cloak, right?
Yeah, round.
She just reaches her hand into, the hood just to, grab your face and pull it out a little and squish it. Just like, oh, I could just eat you up.
She's very shaped, I will admit.
Extremely shaped little lady.
Oh, thank you.
And she'll put, a little friendly kiss on your nose before she lets you go. Phoebe, it's kind of
okay.
cold. More than you would expect. Do you want to roll a medicine on that? You can. But it's going to be a high DC.
I'm sorry, were you speaking to me?
Yes.
My Wi-Fi cut out for a second.
No, when she gave
what
you
am
a
I-
little smooch, she gave you a little platonic smoochie on the nose. I was offering you a high DC medicine check because it was kind of cold.
Please.
Yeah, I believe in you. Your wisdom's sure your wisdom's great.
Yes.
Oh,
it's
that
work.
doesn't matter if I roll like shit. Oh, that's an 11.
Yeah, it is not enough, unfortunately. Just cold. Not a nice feeling.
She will just hide back in the hood.
Revert. Like a fucking, like when a fucking seal, like, you know, with the neck.
Exactly like when a seal's neck
Yes.
disappears.
Yes. Important.
Well, per usual, I don't got too much for you guys to do until the circus is actually up and running in business, so I'm giving you your favorite activity.
Is it promotion?
It's promotion! I got funny little posters. And she holds them out to you in a big stack.
Spirit will take the posters.
Well, don't all jump up at
Phoebe
once.
muttering under her breath. She's muttering under her breath. I thought you meant like promotion, like we get more money.
I mean, the point of it is to promote the circus so that we can get money.
Yeah, okay.
I think Phoebe felt like getting promoted.
Oh, like
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I do
I
need to
understand
work
the
on the
confusion.
quarterly performance review. Security team's doing great, though. I mean, I don't know if y'all have earned a promotion
That's
yet.
good to hear.
I don't think Chris is pulling his weight as much. Oh, I shouldn't have said that out loud. I'm supposed to keep him anonymous. I'm sorry.
I'll be better next time.
Oh, I mean, I didn't say that out loud. I love you all and I support you all and you're all doing such a good job. And she, like, pinches your cheek a little too hard, Chris.
They do not look Alabaster in the eye.
Well, all I can say is don't...
Spirit will pass a section of... Or sorry, go ahead.
No, you can go.
Spirit will pass a bunch of the posters over to Chris. She's like, here, you can improve your chances at a promotion.
Of course.
And remember, for this time around, we're not advertising big thrills and excitement. So it's a retirement village, so you want to keep it more relaxed. Think of it as like something to really bring the family to and see some things you haven't seen in a long time. The last things you gotta see before you pass on from this plane, you know? Or is that too morbid? Is that too morbid?
I don't think that's what we'd lead with, but I'm sure that would be right for the right audience, which I'm sure is not the majority of people, but...
I mean, it's a bunch of old folks who come to this village so that when their time is up, they've spent their last, years in luxury and like, it's like we are basically in a big vacation home. So, like, I don't know, I think it might work better than you're giving it credit for.
It might work on a few people, like I said.
Well, I mean, like, don't forget it. She's, like, kind of puffing her cheeks. I'm like, I thought it was a good idea.
It is a good idea. I'm not disagreeing with you.
I mean, I can't think of a time you ever disagreed with me. You're just so agreeable.
So true,
She
honestly.
squishes you.
Because you have such good ideas.
I do. I have the best ideas. Is there
Couldn't
anything...
agree more.
Anything any of y'all needed to ask me or want from me before I head out on my merry way? You all head out on yours. Wonderful group participation as always.
Unless you think that there is somewhere that we should, in particular, head off to.
Nope. Bye!
Cool, alright.
And she trundles off into the snow.
Yeah, that's fair.
So you...
Yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest with everyone. Still haven't exactly got a read on her, so, I guess we're just gonna leave it at that.
I mean, what's there to read?
Look, call it, a hunch. But, I don't know. Something about her, I just can't quite place my finger on.
I don't know what you're trying to insinuate, guy, but...
Hey,
Alabaster's
I'm not insinuating anything, man.
Good. Have some papers.
Yeah, right. Papers.
Spirit, how much of your stack is actually left between Guy and Chris?
Not a lot. Enough to participate.
Chris is gonna put one on the. Spirit is gonna put one on a street lamp and then just stand there.
I did good
Listen,
today.
I'm far more good at talking to people than to put up posters.
Supervising.
Yeah, supervising.
You know what? I have a particularly unfunny bit.
I love
Guy
unfunny
kind of
bits.
meandering around the perimeter of the circus, starts hanging up posters and kind of the general outside vicinity so that people can get a good read on what it is that the circus is all about. Right, let's go hang up posters. Guy attaches one to probably just a nearby something or other, just something that he can attach it to, and he hangs it upside down. Oh my dang it! He takes it down, grabs another poster, and heads over to a different space that he can do it. He gets it at a wrong angle. It's like 3/4 awkward angle, like 75 degrees. Oh my dang it!
Oh.
See, we have a supervisor.
Attempts to attach it to a rock, and it kind of just slides down. Oh, dang it!
Guy, here's a bit of advice. If you go over to a brick building, then you can use the lines of the bricks to help align the poster.
Oh, right. Hey, thanks. Guy
Of
heads in the
course, that's what I'm
direction
here
of the
for.
brick building and puts the poster on so that the part that's being advertised is up against the wall, and the blank backside of the poster is facing opposite.
No one tell him.
But isn't Alabaster gonna get mad?
But he's trying so hard.
True.
Looks like he's not going to be getting a promotion. And Spirit will put a correct poster directly on top of Guy's poster and then follow.
Chris just gives Spirit a look and goes, "You do realize that the promotion was a joke, right?"
I mean, there's always future promotions. You never know.
Or you're just so blinded by the thought of a position that you forgot the fact that Phoebe asked about it in the first place.
Listen, I am always on my best behavior. You never know.
Are you?
How many
Of course.
posters do you have left?
I have 3 posters left, which means I've been doing a very good job at putting mine up.
You've put
I
up
see your
one.
stack's still quite large.
You gave your stack to me.
I don't see how that's important.
Well, maybe Alabaster will like your underhandedness?
I mean, sure.
I'm going to walk away now. I'm gonna put up a poster over here if anyone wants to come
I
find me.
will happily
alone.
join you in putting up posters over there.
As you're
In
Daeriel
Daeriel's
flounders.
brain- In Daeriel's brain, that was kind of badass, but like also, what the hell?
Daryl is like, what? I mean, it is a compliment. Being like sneaky is like good.
I mean, I'll take it as a compliment. Unless you're trying to be rude about it, in which case we have a problem.
I wasn't.
Okay.
Daeriel
Then I'll take it as a
can't be rude.
compliment.
That was in Phoebe
I
and
gathered
Daeriel's
that.
head, but I love the idea that Spirit just, like, vibe checked so fucking hard. Just like,
Yeah.
oh, they're talking about me. They've made eye contact. They're talking about me.
Everyone's always talking about me. Why would anyone be talking about anything else?
Oh, y'all are a bunch of goobers.
Oh.
But, Guy, as you are trying
We
your
took your high
hardest,
kindergarten.
we did, and I sippied my sody. But Guy, as you are trying your hardest, you notice a poster next to where you were about to put up a poster, that in bright, bold letters says, Geep all gone, if found, fucking hell, I can't speak. Geep all gone, if found, 300 gold reward, or 20 gold for every Geep brought in. Or if source found 300 gold, any Geep found is an extra 20 gold. If interested, please see... Where did I put that name? Please see Rin.
What if Geep all gone?
Damn, what if?
Geep.
Couldn't hurt. Guy shrugs, and in doing so, all of the posters scatter, and we're just gonna say, for comedic effect, the wind catches, and the posters, catched in doing so, are strewn across. We're on a mountaintop, effectively speaking, correct?
Yes.
Mhm.
Literally. You're
We're on
at
a
the
mountain
highest
range.
point of a giant mountain.
The remaining posters catch in the wind, scatter, and are tossed in all directions and away from the mountain. Oh, dang it! Alright.
I mean, word travels far.
Rin it is, I guess. Whatever Geep is.
Oh, I saw the geek earlier. They're go cheap.
Cute.
Yes, very. I saw them during our off day.
Oh. Well, that... You know what? All things considered, that sounds pretty fun. Like, in comparison to, you know... Guy gestures where the posters were and looks back over to the mountainside, catching faint glimmers of the paper caught in the stiff mountain breeze and being blown far, far away. That, it certainly sounds a lot better than that, so,
I suppose
lead the
anyone
way.
climbing the mountain will find out.
Here's hoping.
Who knows? Maybe this will be good. If we help find all their geep, maybe they can tell more people about the circus. We can tell them who did the service for them, like in Little Mist.
I want to touch a fluffy thing.
I think that's as good a motivation as any.
I say it's win-win for everyone. We get out of, poster hanging up duty, and you get to touch the floppy thing. So let's go before someone notices how much I messed this one up.
Spirit, are you having an aneurysm yet?
Spirit is a little bit having an aneurysm, but he's like, so long as the posters get hung up by the end of the day, then it's fine, I guess. He's just sort of grumbling to himself.
Well, I'm certain that you'll get through your 3 before we manage to find this person with the geep.
Yes, I mean, I will be doing fine, but, you know, security
Guys
team as a
are-
whole, if we're not
guys
all
already
pulling our
done.
weight,
Well, Spirit, some people can't stick their noses in that far.
Whoa!
Well, you're the person who has the most range left to do, so...
They're gone.
Abandoned.
Can I trip him?
He's ahead of you, so you're gonna have to make an acrobatics check to catch up and trip
Okay,
him.
Okay. Do I have a spell that I can do?
Just want his ass.
Not really. I'll do the acrobatics check. My acrobatics. I'm gonna. Actually, no. I'm gonna. If there's like hold on. My acrobatics is fine. I'll do my acrobatics.
I thought you were gonna be like, I throw a snowball at him.
I was gonna do that, but then my acrobatics is +4, so 23.
You trip him. However, I have to ask, do you want to roll a performance check to try and hide the fact that you are tripping him, or are you owning it?
I'll own it. It's just us.
Everyone, you see a spirit.
Go, please.
Spirit dramatically, like, runs up, like, huff, 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 in his fucking heels so that he can get a step ahead of Chris. Is it with your leggy or your tail? How do you trip him? Tell me you trip him in the most
leggy.
obvious. Yeah, just sticks his fucking leggy out.
Just like the most obvious leg out stretch.
Not subtle. Chris, you fucking beef it.
I turn into my gaseous form the moment that I hit the floor and just keep going.
Is that a
so
spell?
fucking pissed.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's okay. Mark the slot, but that's
Yeah.
really
Now
funny.
I fucking throw a snowball at him. Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
I'm a gaseous. I'm gas. You can't throw a snowball at me.
I would try anyway.
It goes through him.
Spirit is mad. His tail is lashing furiously.
Oh no, the music stopped.
The music did die.
I'm getting music.
It may be Aote.
Oh, it's an ethereal thing. I did not that ethereal can turn into a fart.
They get certain spells at certain levels.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Well, that's fun. Oh, that is a lot more
Also let it be known there's
high energy than I thought it was.
there is a small seal-shaped lump judging the situation. Not doing anything. Just know that she's there in the background.
All of this energy, I want fun winter music. I mean, the
I will
Mario's
also
failing
say,
me.
unless my stream keeps freezing, which I think
Yeah.
is on my end.
Oh
I
no,
think it's
I
on
have
mine.
I had a dropped frame, but only one. I think my Wi-Fi might have died for a
That's
second.
fair. My stream keeps buffering just throughout, but I will say we do still have the starting stream.
I forgot
gift
to get rid
frame.
of that. I'm such a good streamer.
We're on top
Okay,
of
we're
it,
not using a
guys.
map right now.
I forgot. Oh yeah, it's because I forgot to set up the roll20. That's why.
Oh,
It's fine.
yeah.
We'll just keep it. We'll just
Okay.
keep
Okay.
it. But yeah, 2 minutes
We'll
ago I
just
had
bounce
dropped
today,
frames. We just bounced today.
Mhm, mhm.
Where have I been? Where are we gonna go find some Geep?
Sure. You know what? That's like an actual fucking Crimbus song.
Can we get a Geep in chat?
Can we get a Geep in
You
chat?
get Geep in-
It's like desperately. Oh! I can go. I know a song. Okay.
I got made fun of for saying Geep in the chat. You all better put fucking Geeps in the
I
chat.
put Geep in the chat.
Who made fun of you?
Good. The two people in my room, they both laughed at me for being a
Both of them
streamer
better
boy.
put Geep in the chat.
Yeah.
I better see 2 Geeps in the chat.
All right. We
Tell them
got.
that they better put Geep in the chat.
I fixed my mistake. I fixed my sin, and I'm gonna loop it.
One of them is listening. So.
It's for you, bubbly tarts. Oh no, I do still
Oh,
have dropped
good.
frames. What the fuck? That's weird.
Yeah,
and
my stream
there's-
keeps buffering.
I mean, there's nothing I can really do about it because it's probably a Wi-Fi
That's
issue.
fair.
Oh dear.
But the VOD will be good. So that's the most important part, is that we have the VOD.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Let me close some of my tabs. That might help. No, why are you suddenly... Sorry, chat. I'm
could
quickly
try
trying
doing
to
a
fix
quick
things.
Stream restart.
Oh, then I gotta edit it.
I know that means you have 2 separate VODs, but
I have 2 separate VODs, and I'd also probably need to restart my computer at that point. If we're going
fair.
that far.
Understandable. That's an option if it doesn't fix itself, though.
Yeah, if it
Yeah.
doesn't fix itself soon, then I will restart my computer. It's fine.
It's fine. We're vibing for now, though, Chad.
Yeah. But you all head to, the main Geep pen, the little family that tends it all. It's more, it differentiates itself from the rest of the buildings by being a bit more away from town. And also, it is a wood building rather than a brick one. It's like a little log cabin. And there's a couple barns scattered about.
As we are walking, does there seem to be any broken fences or anything, just like along the paths?
Surprisingly, no.
Interesting. Okay.
But you do make it to the porch of this little log cabin. Who's taking point here?
Hilariously, I think it might be Guy, because Guy's
It
the
might be
one who
Guy.
has the poster.
You know what? Yeah, it's gonna be Guy.
Guy moment.
Guy moment.
Guy has been attempting to read the poster upside down for the duration of this walk, and only
buddy.
realizes as the collective group is edging up on the pen. Oh, I can read. All right, so let's see here. Geep missing. Gold reward in the event of Geep being found. Talk to, Win. Okay, easy enough.
Good news.
Kind of scanning the general vicinity. It's worth a shot. Hello? Is there a Rin over here?
You kind of cry out. There is a little scream, a soft little scream, and you hear, "Oh, one moment, please, I'm coming." And you hear some skedaddling and some bumping as in a short, fluffy little Azamar opens the door. He is so fluffy. He is so soft. He's wearing a big sweater and a big scarf. And he looks up at you with big, wide eyes. Hello there. My name is Rin. Are you looking for me?
Yeah! See, I found this poster here, and it says you got a missing Geep problem. Well, we're here to help with that.
Oh, yes, wonderful. Hello. You all must be cold. Please come in.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
Can I get you all anything? Coffee or tea or water or milk? We have a lot of Geep milk. It's very good. Lots of nutrients. I can warm it up.
Coffee's fine.
I can make coffee.
Geep milk?
Geep milk. Yes, you can.
You know what?
They are mammals. You can milk the Geep.
Well, I suppose that makes sense.
Oh, no.
Can
You
I
know
try
what?
some?
Yes. Would you like it warm or cold?
Whichever way is better. Warm? Because it's cold out?
I can get warm and maybe some biscuits. Biscuits would be good. I can get biscuits too. Make yourselves comfortable. This whole house is like adorable and soft. It is full of Geep style like memorabilia. There is at least one quilt on every fucking chair or couch. Extremely lived in. The walls are lined with pictures. And after a couple of minutes, Rin returns with a tray with one coffee and then a whole bunch of Geep milk. in a thing of cookies. Because he's British, so he says biscuits.
Oh.
Here you go. I hope you all enjoy. And I wanted to thank you all for coming, because nobody else has.
That's not great. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, no, it's not. I'm making it sound worse than it actually is. It's mostly because, well, we don't have a lot of helper types around here, or at least people who aren't busy doing their own jobs or are retired. You see, I recently came into being the head of the family business, because it came time for Mom and Dad to retire, and, well, I'm a little new to everything, and it's never fun when you start a new job and then everything's in a crisis.
No, I could imagine. I'm terribly sorry about that.
I want to say it's all right, but it's not all right. But we are trying our best.
What's your crisis?
Well, it's on the poster. The Geep are going missing. And I don't know why.
Seems... No...
Ow, my back.
Have 0 leads?
Well, it's rather odd. It was little at first, but I've noticed that pens closer to the woods, so I tried bringing them closer, but that didn't fix anything. But even stranger is... There's no, like, entry. Honestly, the only odd thing has been on. They can't do that.
Alright, wait, hold on. Let me get this straight. Drafty barn, stables near the woods from...
Yes, but
This can only mean shapeshifter in your bitch, buddy.
A shapeshifter?
Hey, no, don't worry. We're gonna get this one settled.
How do you know it's shapeshifter?
Listen, I have my fair share of conspiracies that I have operating on a active...
Yes, you're selling it very well, guy. Yes. It's possible. We can definitely look for that.
I mean,
yes. While the shapeshifters are a potential option, we can take a look at the barn and see if maybe there's something causing the draft that could have something to do with it.
yes, I would certainly be... I would be very appreciative of any and all assistance that you might be able to provide.
What's happening to the Geep?
What? They're going missing from the Port Diaz again, and we're just in the start of the colder months, so mating season isn't for a while, and I'm worried that if we lose too much of the population, they won't be able to repopulate when the slightly warmer weather comes, and if they can't repopulate, then the business will go under, and then it'll be a failure, and I really don't want to be a failure.
You've seen no signs of, I don't know, blood or predators or anything of that sort?
No. Not really.
Just weird air?
Weird air in the barn. Maybe there were some rumors around town. I don't know. I don't go out in public often. Animals are nice.
Alright, let's go look at the barn.
Okay. Do you need me to take you there?
A good idea.
I suppose there is more than one barn, so... Spirit was heading towards the door, and he will stop at the door and leave it open for, Rin, you said?
Yes, RN.
Yes.
I could give you the keys if you want.
You have keys to your barn?
What? Who wouldn't
Of course.
have keys to their barn?
I mean, I don't know... I never heard of people locking their barns, but okay.
How many barns have you been to?
A surprising number.
Locking a barn
To be
is
fair, most of them were abandoned, so...
walking a barn is basic practice. You get big padlocks so that no one can break in and steal your stuff or your life. I mean, no wonder most of them were abandoned, I guess. Like, what?
Spirit blinks. It's like, I don't know.
He blinks back. It's a lot of blinking.
Just lead the way.
Okay, okay. Also, it's not fixing itself. I think I am gonna try to restart my computer, so...
Okay.
Cool. Take a brief intermission, chat.
We're taking an
Yeah.
intermission.
Hooray.
Can y'all spread the word? Because I have to restart my computer.
Okie dokie.
It probably has just... Howdy, everyone. Howdy, VOD Squad. Excuse me, I hiccuped the moment. Phew! Jesus Christ! There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. We're back. We're gonna see
Are we back?
if we're fixed. We're gonna check the bit rate, and we're gonna kiss our loved ones directly on the lips.
OMG.
Kiss a homie.
So true.
Smooching time.
Smooch time.
Wait,
I'm gonna...
is this, please?
Yeah, give me a minute to see how we're doing bitrate rise. If it's absolutely fucked...
Seems to be better.
Yeah. Basically, the game plan is if it continues to be absolutely fucked, then we will simply, just put a pin in this and then, like, take the day off or something and just pick up where we left off and I edit the VODs together.
That's fair.
Valid.
Yeah,
Very fair.
that's
Oh, shit,
valid.
mine's buffering again, but that also could be my end. 'Cause my
Oh
internet's
no,
a
mine's
little shitty
buffering
today.
too.
No!
It's hard to tell what's our end. So.
No, yeah, instantly
It's-
dropped
it's bu-
frames.
Damn, okay.
Shit.
What the fuck is going
That's so
on?
sad.
It is so sad.
Why
I'm
is
so sorry,
my computer
Sleepy.
so upset?
Sleepy.
It happens.
I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes you just got tech trouble.
Sometimes
Yeah.
you just got tech trouble. Clearly, whatever was fucking going on, I could do low latency mode, but I don't know how that's gonna work. But it's also weird, because the bitrate's saying that it's better, but it's also not.
It's like jumping around in quality, it looks like.
Yeah.
Maybe I give it, like, 2 more minutes. I can edit this out.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can vibe for 2
We can
minutes.
find for 2 minutes of chat.
And
if
worst case scenario, we call it for tonight.
Yeah,
and
we call it
then
for tonight. We have the... No, yeah, it's saying
Just-
the shit's unstable. I got poor network
oh, that's
connection.
weird.
Is it my
Funky.
fucking... Did something get fucked up? It's so weird.
It wouldn't have anything to do with last week me taking over, would it have?
No, you're a completely different computer, bestie.
Okay.
It's
I just
not
wanted to
you.
make sure I didn't
You did
accidentally
not.
mess
You
it
did
up.
not break
Okay.
my Twitch. I squish your
Okay.
face.
I'm trying to think
No,
what
because
could
it's
be,
my Discord
like-
too. Because it says that I have low
Oh,
ping.
funky.
Oh, weird.
So it's my
Was
network.
your ping dead?
Yeah, it's probably something on your personal computer, and then
Yeah, or your network or something.
Yeah, it's not task
Or like could be
manager.
just internet in your area.
It's actually me. I'm mining for big gold coin for micro.
Big gold coin.
Picking up all of your disk space.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I just had Task Manager open, and like it was everything like evened out. It's not going cuckoo crazy. I'll double check. Yeah, most of the memory is kind of high, but like it's not bad. Yeah, I don't know what's
No
going
giant
on.
red signals that say "fuck you."
Nope. Oh, my Wi-Fi is going crazy.
Oh dear.
oh, that would do it.
That-
Yeah,
would be
it's
it.
100% just my Wi-Fi. Well,
Damn.
that's good to know. Maybe the Wi-Fi... Is it my computer dongles? Did they get jostled? Let me
Oh,
check
could
my
be.
dongle.
Also the dongles, and then you
Yeah,
can
try
always
whatever you
restart your
can.
router.
My dongle's... I can't restart the router. My mom will kill me if I touch
Chat.
it.
This is the part of the stream where I tell you to go check your dongle. Have your
That's
dongles
okay.
been jostled today?
Well,
You
remember,
lost your
we used to
dongle.
have that issue because I didn't have dongles
I do
at
remember
all. That was awful.
If you or a loved one have had their jungles jostled, call me at 1-800 big gold coin or microgames, or on my website at ratfuckgoddickyourself.gov.
I
No,
see.
yeah, the
That's
dongles
the
are
legal website name.
screwed in tight. The
Mhm.
dongles are secure.
It might just be the Wi-Fi.
I think it's just the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
It might. Here's the thing: it's more likely that if it's me having an issue, it's probably my area's having an issue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
I would bet.
Because I've never really had issues for
Okay.
streams before.
Mhm.
Yeah, if there's an outage going on with like the service provider in the area, that'd probably be what's up.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna end stream then. We'll just pick up where we left off next time we play.
Sounds good.
That's good.
God
We
hates
could
me.
try and do. I'm sorry,
It
Sleepy.
happens, dude.
No,
Yeah.
I'm
Good,
good.
man.
I'm not taking it any hard. This session was scuffed as fuck anyway. It's God
fair.
hates me for the bit.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, now
You
I
had some
feel
good
bad
stuff,
because I had to.
Yeah.
I had to have Juno help me. He did the colors for all the NPCs.
That's
If I
okay.
knew I was
They-
gonna have
listen,
another
now
2
they're
weeks.
done, and hey. Now you have next session totally prepped.
I do.
That's true.
Yeah, true.
How luxurious.
Even more time to make map that I was gonna finish, but then I realized that I didn't have to finish it. Yeah, I'm just double checking to see if there is a Wi-Fi outage down detector.
Yeah, there's some
It's
online
probably
ones.
that.
I'm glad you're enjoying the music.
The music has made me stim because this is like Pokemon X came when I was like 17, 16, and it's my everything. This song has lived in my brain longer than my memories of what actually happens in that game.
I mean,
Don't name how old you were at the time a game came out, because then I think about how old I was at a time a game came out, and I go, oh, the passage of time. I was a
No, no, I was
the passage
13.
of time. Oh, You know how old I was when I came out?
How old were you in the year of our Lord 2013, Midnight Blue?
2013.
Mm-hmm.
I was 3 years into high school. I would have been 14, 15. I had just gotten back into Pokemon. It was my first game getting back into Pokemon.
You wouldn't have
Same,
been 30.
actually.
I would have no.
Is
You.
this the part
If it
that's-
was 2013, I would have been 13. What do you mean we would have been 13? I was born in 2000. You're older than me.
Okay, hold
Yeah.
on. Let's
I said
walk this back
16
real
on-
quick. Is this the part of the
said
call
16
where I
earlier
need to
by
go,
mistake.
okay, everyone, let's all say our ages.
Yeah.
I'm freshly 24.
I keep saying I am 24.
26.
No,
Oh,
yeah, the
shit,
midnight. You would have been 15.
26?
15. Okay. Oops.
That's what
I
Midnight
said
said.
14, 15. I couldn't remember. I can't do math that accurately in my head, unfortunately.
Midnight, what's your birthday?
I will put it in chat for you. One
Here,
second.
let me end the
That is
stream.
fine.
Hey, stream, fuck you.
Yeah.
We're leaving. Goodbye.
Bye, internet.
I'm gonna delete this VOD anyway.
This was,
I'm gonna delete this VOD anyway. Goodbye.
Yeah, just delete the bot.
Hello, everybody. My name is Sleepy Arena, or whatever the hell you want to call me. Pride pronouns are they, them, and I am the Dungeon Master for this episode of Circus of Dreams, a D&D podcast. We're gonna keep this intro quick and snappy, and it's really only for people watching the Twitch VODs, because I'm probably gonna edit it out of the main video, because this is actually secretly a part 2 to an episode, because we had a part 1 to the episode, but then the part 1 to the episode didn't end up working out. And also, is my audio doubled? Because I think my audio might be doubled.
oh dear.
It's a thing I just noticed. Because I have the mic and I have the audio input capture. I'm gonna preemptively mute one of those. I think
That's a
my
good
audio's
idea.
been doubled. It's fine. Like I said, we're probably gonna be cutting the intro out anyway, so just tell me if you can hear me, chat. Heart emoji, love you, kissy you, mwah, 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 mwah.
I can hear. I unmuted the stream for a second, so I believe we're good. And if chat doesn't tell me that I'm wrong,
Yeah, I already
Done
fixed
emoji
it.
chat.
I already fixed it. Alright. Who do I want to do the intro first today? Who am I gonna put on the spot? Biba17.
How did I know?
Fine, I'll do someone else then. Tyler.
No.
No, fuck you. Lost your privilege.
No.
Okay.
Hey chat, what's going on? Tyler here, coming at you with another Circus of Dreams stream. It's been a hot minute, but it's always nice to get to check in and see what it is you're up to. So, let's kind of run the gambit real quick together and catch up for a moment. Sorry. I was mid-bite and mid-sip as Sleepy called on me, so I'm doing this very much on the spot. So, that aside, what's new with me? Well, let me tell you this, chat. If you ever have a free day and you decide that you want to play through the Fire Emblem Three Houses DLC, I would not wish Cindered Shadows upon my worst enemy, but that's beside the point. Let's go over introductions real quick. Hey, I'm Tyler. My pronouns are... I play Resident Conspiranoiac Doomsaying Warlock Martial Guy, who is definitely not letting on as much as he should be, as we saw a session or two back. What else do I have here? I've got stuff going on with me right now. Hey, remember that music tournament I never shut the fuck up about? Well, guess what, motherfucker? We're back again with another match. That's right. Winners round 2, match 5, with Detective Hat Kid versus Reanimate Ed is going on right now. The vote is live. We'll have it about 6 o'clock. Very exciting things going on in this match. We've got lore, hype tracks, a match track that released just a few hours ago. Like I said, you're always welcome to go check it out. Mashup Week Mega Mix. We also have a Cloud website which has lore posts written by the writing team, which I am a part of. If you are so interested in getting to see some of our lovely team's work. Anything else that I have going on? Got really into Baja Blast Zero Sugar recently. Not sure what that's about, but
Relatable.
yeah.
I literally would buy I went through several cases of it over the summer this year.
Hell yeah. Alright. Passing this one along. I'm not sure who I was kind of put on the spot here.
Well, I feel like now you have to pick who goes next, because
right.
you like demanded it.
You're right. I was slamming my fists on the table, screaming in the mic pre-call. I was going, and I'm not gonna yell. I don't got that energy right now. I'm running on fumes. Christ. B.
Alright. Hi. I'm B. I do writing. I write for Realm Jumper. I do commissioned writing. You should pay me to write your things. I have writing credits in books. All of that is well and dandy and good. I play Chrysanthemum, who uses he, they. Chris is a spooky, ethereal folk who just wants to write their stories, wants to write their things, and is not allowed by circumstances. Yeah, I think that's a good summation. Pay me to write your things. I write Bordeaux things. I can do whatever, really. If folks are interested, let me know, and I will send you my thingy that has all of the prices on it. That's a commission sheet. That's what that's called. I'm so good at this, guys. Passing it along. Hey, Juno.
Yeah.
You want to go next?
I'll go next. Hello, chat. My name is Juno, or Crowva. I play our resident bard, Spirit, who is stinky, and I love him. Not a lot going on with me. I have my Patreon that I flaunt all the time if you would like to support me financially. It is either $3 or $5 a month, depending on your subscription tier. And I also have my webcomic, Back from the Brink, which uploads every other Tuesday. There is one update left before we go on a little hiatus before the start of Chapter 2. So now's a great time to get all caught up. So you can get back to, reading consistently once Chapter 2 goes live.
Especially because in the interim, I'm going to be making a little piece of content for the hiatus.
That's true. Stay tuned for that. We gotta work out the details of it. But that's a future conversation.
That's what the vacation's for,
yeah,
right? Definitely why we're going to be
sure.
meeting up in less than a week.
It's definitely for work. Yeah, that's it. I don't have anything going on right now.
You're now put in an awful position. Who's getting who has to go and who's getting picked last for the fucking baseball team?
Damn. Midnight Blue, go.
My name is Midnight Blue. My pronouns are she, her. I'm playing Daeriel, our resident cleric, who totally is not having an anxiety attack at all points in time. Her pronouns are she, they. I like to think I'm kind of cool. Me and my friends are doing an MTG progression series where we draft every set from Alpha all the way to, well, they're gonna release Bloombarrow and Duskmourn by the time we get there.
I'm excited for both of those.
Mouse deck, mouse deck, mouse deck.
Mouse deck.
Oh, Mouse is gonna be fun. Did you see the new Teferi? He's a secretary bird.
I saw.
That's
I'm
good.
so happy. We're currently getting to the blocks, and we are actually drafting the blocks like they did in the Pro Tour. So we're drafting 3 from each block. So we did Weatherlight, and then the other 2 that are in Weatherlight, the Weatherlight block. So we're getting 3 from each set, which is pretty cool.
That is cool.
We're slowly inching our way closer to real, actual Magic. What we're playing right now isn't Magic. I don't know what it is, but we're playing something. So you should come by and check us out. We have a lot of fun. You can make fun of us for our terrible Magic plays.
Hooray.
And now, pick last for the football team. Is it because you're tiny? Is it because you're short?
Yeah, probably.
Who are you?
Well, I'm so glad you asked. Hello, I'm Bubbly Tarts. Bubbly. My pronouns are she, they. I play Phoebe, the party rogue. She's a little seal. She's very sad and also grumpy. She'll bite you. Her pronouns are she, her. Things that I have. Episode 12 of... Let's try that again. Episode 12 of Realm Jumper just came out this weekend. Ooh, you want to go watch that so bad. Episode 13, the season finale of Realm Jumper, will be coming out in August. I don't know the date off the top of my head. It's 4 weeks out from whenever 12 premiered, so do the math. That'll be the ending of season 1, and then we're going to be taking a little bit of a break. But the story of season 1 is almost complete. You should come and watch that. It's going to be really cool. It's only been building up for like 2 years.
I'm only gonna cry real human tears.
I may also cry real human tears. I have cried real human tears several times over the production because it's been so much fun. I will cry when I get to reveal some things. Other things, I have emoji commissions open. Hit me up and I will give you my price sheet. They are very cheap. You can get little guys of you or your characters or your friends, anyone you want. If you want them as a little emoji that you can do silly things with, put into situations, go do that. Pay me money to do that. Other than that, I don't think there's a lot going on with me right now. It's kind of just those 2 things consistently. There might be things in the works for me, but currently that is what I got for you. Hope you're doing well, chat. That's all.
Thank you for reminding me. Hey, chat. I actually had one more thing to promote because I'm really bad at promoting things. The voice acting commissions. I'm gonna start doing them. Do you like the voices I do for Circus of Dreams? Do you want me to, like, voice stuff for you? DM me. Either, on Twitch or on Discord. My Discord's everywhere. I will, do something. I don't have a price sheet yet, so it's all negotiable, so don't even feel bad if you don't got a lot of money. That was an awful noise done intentionally, just for you, chat. Gotta humble ya.
Yeah, we picked up on it.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna do a quick recap on everything that happened last episode before my Wi-Fi exploded. I found out the issue. I literally just had to unplug and replug in my Wi-Fi dongle on my computer.
Love that.
I was
Love
really
technology.
mad. I was really mad. But last episode, our party has been spending time in the small retirement village of Apotheosis, located in the northernmost continent of the world, on the tallest mountain. It is full of old people and the young people that keep the town running. As of late, there has been a string of disappearances, but not of people, of Geep, which are little half sheep, half goat creatures that are used in a lot of the exports of this little town. Despite being a retirement village, they still gotta make money somehow, and part of that includes exporting things like Geep wool and milk and the like. And unfortunately, these Geep have been going missing. Geep all gone. Geep all gone, chat.
People gone.
Our party has been taking a break from doing their normal duties in the Circus of Dreams to help assist with this endeavor. They found their way to the Geep farmer, a young gentleman named Rin. He is in Azamar and is extremely anxious because he's very new to his job and all of the sheep have gone missing. Or the Geep, fuck. I believe where we left off, he was about to lead the party outside, to take a look at the pens in the barn.
Yes,
Sounds
we were
correct.
interested in the barn.
Yeah. So we're gonna pick up from there. So sorry if there's a disparity in the 2 weeks we've been gone, if maybe we did go into the barn. Cause I can't remember, and I love y'all so much, I cannot be bothered to check.
No, I don't think we did.
That's
though.
fair.
No, I don't think we made it to the barn. I think that we said, cool, we should go to the barn. Spirit made a sarcastic comment about the barn, and then everything exploded.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
So, hello there. Okay, had to take a moment to get back into the voice. Didn't that feel a bit strange to you all? Almost as if everything just went quiet for a moment.
That was very strange.
It was very weird.
Didn't like it.
Yeah.
Weird magic or something. I don't know.
It's kind of just what the space between my ears sounds like. So, no harm, no foul, buddy.
That's really concerning. What the hell?
But you all wanted to go to the barn, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Here, I can bring you to the barn. And as you're getting brought to the barn, we did have a subscription from someone that wasn't a player. So,
Oh my god.
Oh boy. let
do you
me
have
pull
the
up
cards,
thing.
B?
I do.
I
have
want to
them.
get it over with now before I forget.
Fair.
That's
as
a
a
good
idea.
As a reminder for the chat, Sleepy, tell them the different ways to get this effect to happen.
You can either donate 500 bits or subscribe, either through Prime or a regular subscription, or you can gift a subscription and you get a card pull. This makes something random, wild, and wacky happen. This can only happen once per person who donates. So even if you donate 10 subs, I mean, I think I'd cry because that's like $100 fucking dollars. But you'd only get the one. Actually, maybe if you donate 100, I'll be a little nicer. I kind of overshot myself on that one.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The intent was there. The intent. We get the point.
You get the point. You get the vibe.
Give money, get card.
Although actually, if you give me 10 subs, if you give me that much money, I kiss you. I'm kidding. B, do you have the deck ready?
Yeah, I do.
I'm hitting the button.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna read this, and you have to pick who this applies to. This is a targeted one.
Oh, I love that.
A magical construct that looks like your mother appears. It follows you around, nagging you for 12 hours. It then disappears.
That's so funny.
That's so fucking funny.
Oh my god.
This will be interesting no matter what, for the record.
I'm gonna DM one person, and then if that doesn't work out, then I'm gonna roll for it. They're not safe from this, but if I can target them, I think it'd be funny.
Okay.
What do I... This is a real card. I'm reading this over again and again, because... What?
Yes, none of our characters have mommy issues in any capacity.
I sure hope none of our players do either.
God.
Or the
This
DM.
is a visual bit for an audio show, but I winked into the microphone.
Oh, I got
Nice.
consent. I got consent.
Oh boy.
I have to find her ref. I don't have a token
That's
for
what
it.
I fucking thought you'd say.
Listen!
It's lore now.
We had one
boy.
of them get revealed. I thought it'd be
I mean,
funny if we revealed
yeah,
the other one.
It makes total sense. Objectively, it makes sense. It's just really funny.
If the players would prefer, I could roll for it.
No, you're good.
No, genuinely, I don't care. It was just really funny.
But I thought this would be funny. I could do it as Daeriel, but I haven't fleshed out the character. It would be very
That's
bad
fair.
for Daeriel.
Yes, oh boy.
Yeah, it
I
doesn't seem
actually
great.
kind of thought that's.
It would actively fuck Daeriel over, which would be really funny.
God.
Juno, I can't post this. There's
I
spoilers.
know. I
Your
just
other
gave
spoilers-
it to you in case you didn't.
I
have
can't
it.
crop it. I have to grab the picker or something.
Okay.
Unless you can crop it for me right
Here,
now.
I can take a screenshot. Hold on. It's gonna be real cropped in.
So chat.
Hey, chat.
It got revealed, but it's fine. I was looking for the pick route because the only drawn ref we have is covered in spirit spoilers.
It's fine. I can get it. Hold on.
I'm suffering, chat. I didn't expect to be put on the spot for lore, Mr. 17.
Why
Not-
are you getting? Why am I getting involved in that?
Your poor luck. You all watch as
It's poor luck.
a tall, lanky woman appears, with orange skin, black horns, brown hair with streaks of gray, blue markings on her skin, and scars running up her face. Who's standing, ominously behind Spirit and tapping her foot, seemingly unbothered by the cold, as you all feel that wave of strange magic that made time feel funky for a minute, even worse, as she's now tapping her foot. So this is what you're doing. I thought I was raising a proud warrior, someone who could be a pirate, and you're a... What is this? A silly little clown. What is that coat you're wearing? It's horribly garish. If there was an ambush, you'd trip on it immediately and fall flat on your face in the snow. Do you have any idea what you're doing, Spirit?
Well, what if I like the coat?
Spirit, that's something we can see too.
Oh shit.
Oh my
Alright,
god.
cool. I thought that was just a me thing for a minute.
What is happening?
I don't know. What is happening?
You don't know when anything's happening ever, do you, Spirit? You've always been a clueless child.
He puffs up. Does she look clearly like mechanical, or does she not look mechanical? Because it said construct.
Yeah, it did say construct.
If it's clearly a fake, then he's gonna have a lot different of a response than if it's
I think
maybe actually
I'm going
his
to
mom.
have everyone roll insight.
Okay, that's
I
actually
think
funny.
that's funny.
Oh boy.
That's actually good.
Is
I
that a
like
6
that
or
a
9?
lot.
Okay. I know what that is. I'm a liar. I do know how to read my dice.
Oh.
Insight, specifically, the skill?
I think insight makes sense because you're trying to incite that this is not a real woman.
How does a nice old 10 do you for?
How the fuck did Spirit's mom get here? Well, actually,
So
you
I
wouldn't
assume
know that
I
it's Spirit's
also-
mom. You're just like, who's this woman and why is she being so mean to Spirit? 8, no idea. Guy, you have been waiting for this moment. At first you were thinking maybe it's a skinwalker, maybe it's a changeling, and now you're like, no, this is a construct. The zombie virus. They're making robots, apparently. Chris, I will say that you know this is a construct. Spirit, I'm gonna give you advantage, because that...
Okay, that's fair. This is my mom.
It is your mom. Also, I ended up editing the photo on my
Which
phone.
one's that one? So I will take the 13.
You know there's some fucky-wucky magic. You don't remember your mom being so mean the last time you met her.
Yeah, that feels weird.
Also, look, I cropped it for you.
Yay, thank you.
Oh, I put it in our DMs by accident. It was
You did put
supposed
it
to
in our
go in the
DMs.
chat. So I could put it on stream.
Okay, there's clearly some sort of weird fucking magic bullshit happening. What are you doing here?
Being disappointed in you, clearly.
Okay, sure, but like, what, here? We're on the top of a fucking mountain.
That's the wrong image! I accidentally...
Oh dear.
Not that one.
Not Queen Splatoon.
Not the queen.
For context... Okay,
Context, that's someone's OC.
That's someone's OC. I've been doing art fight this year. I grabbed the wrong image. Someone has an OC. That's just the Queen of England, but a Splatoon OC. Oh, that was funny.
I
It's really
happened to
good.
have stream open, and I had stream
I
open,
saw it
and
for
I
a
went, oh
split
no!
second.
I literally went, oh no! Am I about to get spirit spoilers?
I know,
I'm scared, and
I
I went to
went
click
real
off, and
fast.
instead I saw Queen Elizabeth squid.
God.
Oh, this session is scuffed as fuck. I feel like I gotta put
It's
it in
fine.
the... I'm taking one more second just so chat, I need to show my players who haven't seen it, who haven't been keeping up with my art fight.
Yeah.
It's really good though.
It's literally
I do
just
love
the...
it.
Experience.
Yeah, I dig that.
It's great.
I love this OC unironically, by the way, chat. I'm not bullying this person. It's just
No, it's just funny that it happened on
it's
stream.
really funny that it happened on stream. I would not have drawn this character if I was not extremely endeared.
Splatoon lore goes hard.
Splatoon lore goes hard. The Queen of England goes even harder.
Ah.
Oh my fucking god. This stream's a mess. Anyway, her response was being disappointed.
Okay. I am still curious as to how you got here. Do you we're so far from any fucking ocean. Do you have a reason for being literally on the highest mountain?
Like I said, to be disappointed in you.
Okay, yes, we established that.
Don't you have a job that you need to be doing? Aren't you looking into, like, an investigation, like, missing animals, and you're busying yourself with talking to me?
Well, I don't know what you expect from me literally teleporting behind me.
I expect you to be better than you are.
Okay, fine. Do you want me to look for the stupid Geep?
Yes, I do, Spirit.
Okay,
Can you do at
fine.
least one thing right in your life?
Yeah, I'm fucking trying. And he will stomp away.
Like, into the
And
barn?
Just into the barn.
That was really weird.
Yeah.
It's still here.
It is. You realize that it's not real, right?
I don't know if it's real or not, but it's fucking annoying.
I don't
Yes.
know about you guys, but pretty sure that's the shapeshifter I was going on about earlier. But let's just gloss over that. I got a couple new theories to add to the book.
Are you a shapeshifter?
Hey? What?
I'm not a shapeshifter, I'm a mother.
Most things are not. Things are not exclusionary. Those are
I don't know about you, man. That's a hell of a lot scarier. Nope. Guys, tap it out.
She follows you into the barn, by the way.
Okay,
What?
I'm trying to ignore her.
It says that they
If I
follow you
look,
around
it's
for the
real.
duration.
If I don't look, it's not real.
Can I? I have a funny idea.
What's
Chris
a
is
funny idea?
vaguely aware that this thing is not real because I rolled a 15.
Yeah.
Chris is gonna try and send something telepathically to this robot, to this construct. He's just like, can you hear this? Can you hear this? Can you respond to this in any way that matters?
How does wild magic construct respond to this?
It'd be funny if it was like TV static.
No, I think I know.
Oh.
You get an answering machine. Hello, darlings. This is the god of chaos speaking. I'm away at the moment, but if you would like to leave a message, I might answer your prayers in a bit. Beep. The word beep is said, by the way. There is not like a mechanical beep noise.
Yeah. Chris blinks and then just sends to everyone. So I sent something to spirits, not mother, telepathically. I got an answering machine from Primordial Chaos?
No, there is a god of chaos. It wouldn't be primordial. You're...
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, from the god of chaos. My bad.
Okay, well, last time I checked, I don't think my mom has anything to do with that. So this is something pretending to be my mom, then.
Yes, especially because they didn't have a brain with which to answer telepathy.
Hey, Chris, buddy, and I put
Yes.
my hand on the table. Can I be completely honest with you?
Sure?
That is the scariest fucking thing I have ever heard in my entire life. Please do not say that again.
Understood.
Thank you.
Well, then I suppose we should get back to the task at hand and ignore
Yes, you should.
whatever is going on over there.
I'm gonna try so hard to ignore it. Are there any fucking Geep in here?
There are a few, and a few horses as well. Sorry, Midnight. Specifically, they're like the tall, like really fluffy horses that are like made for the
Okay.
snow. The real pretty ones. A few cows. Just various farm animals. It looks surprisingly untouched, but Rin, who has been quaking, ever shaking in his little Ugg boots, speaks up just like, I've had a few animals disappear from the barn as well. That's why there's a few empty stalls, though it's not as often. It has happened, especially because I tried putting them all in here at night to see if maybe that would fix it, but it did not. But there was no sign of forced entry.
So they're just, like, disappearing into thin air?
I mean, I mean, logically, that doesn't make any sense. Though I
Right.
guess
It looks that way.
That's what's happening.
angry mums don't usually appear from thin air, but I have a feeling those events are unconnected.
I'm pretty sure they're unconnected.
Pretty sure. Have you ever been sure of a damn thing in your life?
I'm ignoring you.
Just like
I
when you were a child.
I telepathically to Spirit, your mom's kind of a bitch, no offense.
She's not usually like this. I don't know what the fuck is happening. I mean, she's kind of a bitch, but not like this aggressive.
Phoebe giving him a thumbs up like, sure, man.
He shrugs.
Anyway, What does this barn look like?
It's a large barn. It's pretty open in the middle, and then it's got like a bunch of stalls on the side. It's really cold in here. Like, colder than you'd think a barn should be.
Is there any... I mean, barns are naturally pretty drafty, but is there anything that's like...
This is, like, super drafty.
Hmm.
Do any of you ever think you've been in a barn before?
Unlikely?
Definitely not you.
Maybe? But, like... run down ones. For... petty teen crime reasons.
Yeah. Also, you would be somewhere tropical.
Yeah.
So yeah, none of you have
It's
barn
cold.
experience, but it's really fucking cold in here.
So, did we get a confirmed, if any, number of Geep currently in the barn as of this point in time?
There are some Geep. I will say that currently there are 5 Geep in here. There are also Geep that are currently out in the pastures. These 5 Geep, are... I will... Some of them are sick. One of them is a mom with 2 babies. So there's one that's sick. One is a mom with 2 babies. And the last one has, only 3 legs.
Okay.
So there are 5 special little Geep in here.
5 special little Geep in here, and there's some Geep out in the pasture as of this point in time. And the barn is uncharacteristically drafty.
Yes.
Is there anything like... this is an odd way of phrasing it, but like uncharacteristic that you would not typically find in the way that this barn has been set up? I know none of us have prior barn experience, but like...
If someone wants to roll, like, investigation, someone could, like, help them for advantage. But I would like to know what you are either, like, investigating specifically,
Yeah.
or if you want to make a roll.
This is slightly unrelated, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire, and see if there's any invisible nonsense going on in here.
That's actually a really good idea.
That's a really good idea. There is no invisible nonsense. You and all of the Geep, are glowing, as well as your not mom and Rin.
Okay. Worth the shot.
Hey, that's good information.
Nothing invisible.
That is good information. I was half convinced there was an invisible person here. I want to roll investigation. I'll do that in 2 seconds. What I specifically want to investigate is I want to basically not like heavily investigate each stall, but I want to go into a couple of the different like stall areas, see if there's anything that looks out of the ordinary among several of them. Like basically do a A, B, C, D. C stands out. That means C is super sus. I want to do something like that.
Yeah. Does anybody wish to assist Phoebe? And if so, what skill are you using?
I think I will do a perception check just to see if there are any... Because if the barn is uncharacteristically drafty, then it's safe to say that there's some kind of something that might be letting all the air in. Maybe there's a loose floorboard, or maybe an opening somewhere in the barn that is letting all of the Geep get out, like a hole somewhere. I'll roll perception for that.
All right. So I will take it.
My investigation is a 13.
A 13. All right, and I also just want to get Guy's roll, just so I know what info I'm giving out.
Mm-hmm.
For perception, I rolled a 23.
Awesome. I know how to use this in conjunction. I will do Guy first, and then Phoebe, as Guy has the thing. Guy's about to find the thing that's a bit more pressing, whereas Phoebe's gonna find another clue. Guy, you look around, and you're currently trying to find, like, some sort of hole or opening, and you scour every floorboard, all of the walls, all of the everything, and you're, like, scratching your head, wondering where this could be, when your gaze trails up, and you notice a bit of light is coming in. And then you notice it's a ring of light, and then you kind of do a little spin, and you realize that the roof does not seem to, like, the roof, the top half of the barn, like, you know, your classic looking little barn?
Yeah.
Does not seem to be connected to the rest of the barn.
Yeah.
Phoebe.
You know,
Yes.
I'm gonna give yours real quick, and then I'm gonna hand the floor back to the players. You are poking around the stalls, and you find in one of the empty Geep ones, some large, flat, weird, like, flaky bits, and an extremely long white hair.
All right. Cool.
And when I say long, like, it's like half the size of you.
Oh, long. Okay, I'll present that to the court. Presumably the way that I would do this then is that, like, Phoebe's like, oh, look, I found this weird shit. And everyone goes, oh my god, you found weird shit. And then Guy goes, I found more important shit.
Yeah. Guy, announce your shit.
alright, putting aside my earlier theory about the potential, shape-shifting, undead, construct mom thing, buddy, you mind telling me how exactly you went about building this barn? Because, and I don't mean to put your craftsmanship on the spot or anything, but, kinda looks like you forgot a couple parts up here.
I forgot some parts. I was but a babe when this barn was built. We haven't had a barn raising in decades.
All right, well that certainly raises more questions than answers. But look here. And guy kind of crouches down a little bit and just kind of places his finger in the air in a shape that outlines the. You mentioned it was something kind of like a circle, like a ring almost.
Yeah. He looks around, squints, eyes go wide, just like, oh, good heavens! By the god of repair, I didn't notice that my own barn was in need of repairs. Like, oh, first you're a bad farmer, and now you're bad at your own religion. No, you need to get better at this. Oh, goodness of me. When did that happen? What creature, what tool could be capable of such a thing?
It's a good question. But whatever it is, I'd certainly like to get my hands on it. That aside, though, maybe, and this is just a hunch here, but if it's... How exactly wide is this circle? Would you say it is large enough that someone could push a Geep through it?
Oh, it is the whole length of the barn. Like,
What?
it is like if the barn was a toy set for children that you could take the
Oh.
roof off of and put back on. You know those kind of, like, bright red barn toys with the white roofs?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like someone
Interesting.
just popped off the roof. And you would figure that's why it's so drafty in here. Is because the
Alright.
roof isn't connected to anything.
Potential theory in the works here. Something, or maybe someone, has gotten some kind of tool or a mechanism or contraption, and they've carved out what appears to be quite the easy means of access to your barn animals, and they've been, well, for lack of a better term, geep-napping.
Oh, goodness gracious me! I mean, that explains a lot. It explains why even when I move the sheep, they're either grabbing them out from the pastures or the fences, or they're grabbing them from in here. I need to build a new barn. Oh, good heavens! He's fanning himself, despite it being extremely cold in here.
Okay. I like where your theory's at, guy. I feel like if it was some sort of mechanical contraption, in order to literally saw the roof off of a barn, it would have to be massive. And we've been walking around town putting up all these posters. Very dutifully, might I add. And I haven't seen any weird contraptions.
Dutifully, you'd say.
So dutifully. Yes, of course. So that means that it's either incredibly... So that means that it's either incredibly well hidden, or it's maybe magical in nature or something.
Like you'd understand the first thing about magic, you stage magician.
I'm a bard. Excuse you.
As this happens, Phoebe, you approach with your weird large flakes. Like, these weird flaky things are like the size of a plate. You got like 3 of them.
Why?
And then you got
So big.
It's real big. And then you also have the long white hair that is about half the size of you.
Guys, look, I found this. This is weird. What is this? What are you looking at?
That is very weird. Yeah, there's a hole in the roof. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
The hole is the roof.
Well, that's... I don't know if these are related, but this is really weird. Does anyone know what these are?
Can I look at the hairs? Or do they look like a, like person humanoid hairs, or do they look like geep hair?
Roll me a nature check.
Okay, well, I've got wisdom. That's a nat 1, for a total of, 2.
Oh.
Daeriel, that's a really big piece of floss. Why the fuck did someone drop really big floss in here? You think it might be connected to the weird chaos magic?
I mean, that makes sense.
Alright. Well,
I don't know if it does, but okay.
Big piece of floss. I mean, we've got a piece of floss, and you wrap it around your finger, and you stretch it out like so, and stick it in between your teeth. Like, maybe they use this big old piece of floss to... Yeah, I don't know, man. This is a weird theory, even for me.
Okay, then. Then I will just keep this and we'll figure out what to do with it later.
One of the flaky things breaks in your hands. They're all very brittle.
That is weird. What is that?
Do I know I found them, so I assume I would have been given information when I found them, or can I, like, look at them again?
I will allow one more nature roll to be done. No advantage since Daeriel already got to roll.
So fair.
You get one more try, and it has to be Phoebe.
Well, that's an 8, my friend.
Floss? Maybe this is like... I mean, like, if Daeriel was right about the floss, and maybe these, like, flaky bits, they're... I mean, they don't smell minty. You have no idea.
Alright, cool. Phoebe, all Phoebe does in response to this is just go, well, if it's floss, that's a lot of floss. Or for really big teeth.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe some big creature is trying to eat all the sheep or something.
No, I think you're onto something here with that. Big piece of floss. you have to be big enough that you'd have to be able to carve some kind of hole into this thing, and then be adept enough at your craft that you can replace it so it's apparently not been noticed for as long as it has been. And maybe the weird flaky bits are the residue. I mean, the Geep have been going missing, so...
Oh, if you're talking about eating, well, or food, rather, I might have a lead for you all. I thought it was just another string of bad luck for an acquaintance of mine.
The floor is yours, my friend.
Oh gods. Pressure.
Never mind.
There's a, the woman who runs the hot springs, has been having issues as of late with odd litter, and part of it is half-eaten food from the looks of it, or rotting food, and so maybe you could ask her.
I mean, it's worth a shot. Even just getting a further lay of the land to figure out where these Geep may have gone is probably useful.
I agree. That's probably the right move to make now.
Well, I'll do what I can to hold down the fort over here. I do wish you all many good lucks and blessings of repair upon you and your households, and please solve the problem. I'm freaking out.
We will do our best. Don't panic.
Too late.
Oh, well.
Okay.
If it is any reassurance, though, my constant state of being tends to be panic, so...
Yeah, that tracks.
That was a bit rude of you, sir.
I'm sorry.
He's like that.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, now I feel bad because I made you feel bad. Oh, I'm sorry. Here, and he hands you a bottle of Geep milk that he had in his pocket.
Spirit will take it and then quickly hand it off to whoever is closest, just like, thanks. Let's go.
Oh, now I'm bad at giving condolence gifts.
You're fine, and I will leave the barn.
Take my scarf!
I don't want your fucking scarf.
He falls to the ground dramatically.
I thought I was bad. Just like to himself, Chris is like, I thought I was bad.
Cheer up, buddy. Weird dental hygienist-oriented frost giant or no, we're gonna figure this one out.
He gives you a very sad thumbs up and looks at you like a crying cat.
Don't worry. I felt that one before.
He nods and offers you his scarf.
Well, I'm not gonna refuse a handout.
Guy, you take the scarf and leave. It's very warm. It's made of Geep wool.
Huh. You know, I'm not sure how much wilderness traversing we're gonna be doing for the duration of the time that we're here, but better well equipped than not, I guess.
You all travel to right outside of town. It's not far, and there's like a lovely little paved path for you all to follow. And you see a little building right in front of a little cave opening. And there's a few craters outside. You could see the steam from the hot springs before you even approached. And there's a woman who is currently putting up a sign that says temporarily out of order. She is a fire genasi with glowing, cracked skin, and her hair seems to turn into dripping magma at the end of her dreads.
Ugh.
Oh.
Hmm.
You know, in hindsight, it may have been a poor decision for me to be as, well-layered as I am in our current setting. I think I'm more, sweat than guy at this point.
You know, it's rather rude to talk around somebody. And she walks up to you all, and you notice she leaves a little trail of footprints, because she is very warm.
Good. Apologies,
very
friend.
cool.
We are investigating a string of disappearances through town. One of the local shepherds have been missing their flock, and they pointed us in your direction.
Well, I'm
Yes.
glad you specified that it's animals missing and not people, because I don't think that I'd be able to handle people disappearing on top of all of the other craziness that's been going on.
Craziness?
I mean, if Rin sent you over this way, I can only assume that he told you about my woes. Name's Flava. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
Pleasure.
too. Nice to meet you.
She holds
Yes.
out a hand. She noticeably isn't wearing any winter weather gear. She is dressed
That's
casually.
fair. I shake her hand.
It's warm.
Crystal shaker.
Mm-hmm.
It is pleasantly warm.
Yay.
So you're all investigating whatever's going on with Rin. I haven't heard hide nor hair of it, but I think that boy's so scared of his own shadow he wouldn't tell anyone if he was dying.
Yes.
I've been having an issue with vandalism as of late. If you're all helping him out, maybe it could help me all the same. Come on. And she starts walking into the caves.
Spirit will follow.
Yeah, okay.
Lately...
Don't worry.
Oh.
Sorry. Don't worry, I'm, right behind ya. My glasses are just kinda fogging up. I'm just gonna wipe them down with the Geep wool scarf, and nope, that made it worse. Okay.
Chris stays behind, kind of like watches Guy try and make their way, and just goes, "Come on, Guy," and just kind of guides.
Like holds his hand.
Yeah, I think it's more like an
buddy.
arm on shoulder deal, but like yeah, same principle.
Aw. You lead Guy. Flava takes you through where clearly the main, like, hot springs are. There's spots to get changed, like little walled off areas. If any of you have played Fossil Fighter Champions, it's kind of where I stole the location from.
I may know what you're talking about.
It's a weird game. The guy fills the hot springs with jelly mix.
Huh.
Fascinating.
With gelatin?
Yeah, so that people get stuck in it. It's a weird plan. But she eventually takes you up a little path that leads to a little opening, kind of like a crater, that has a few more hot spring pools in it, kind of like an outdoor area. And the place is trashed. There's food, and the water's discolored. There's bones and viscera and like skeletons.
Shit,
There's like, and it looks like a fucking bear trampled through here. It's also messy. There's broken
so
wood.
Scared of skeletons.
Someone thought it would be fun, and has thought it's been fun, to come by and make a mess of my hot springs as of late. It started with just some of the ones on the outskirts, but it's only been getting worse these past couple of days.
Interesting. Have have you noticed the visitors who are causing this destruction?
It happens late at night, and at night I go back into town. I don't run cold, but it's safer to be within the town's walls than out of them.
Right.
Right.
Do any of these bones look like Geep bones?
Roll a nature check. This one's easier, though.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Ooh. What's my nature? Dirty 20.
Yes, actually, a good chunk of these are Geep bones. Like, you find, like, a skull, some meat still on the bone of a leg, scattered around, along with a couple of other animals. None of these seem to be people bones. They are all various animals, mostly Geep. There's some rabbit, there's some deer, there's a fucking bear.
Oh, it's bigger than a bear. Okay.
Moose.
There's a moose. Oh. Okay, that's really not great then, Okay, I suppose... I was gonna say I suppose Rin will be sad, but I think he might just pass out and die upon hearing this news, which is unfortunate.
Wouldn't be the first
yes.
person you killed, would it?
Okay.
Jesus.
I'm getting more and more perturbed by that thing.
Me too. I would... Oh. Spirit had an awful idea.
Oh.
With my hot springs,
Yeah.
can I push this robot into the water so it leaves me the fuck alone?
Oh my god.
Roll a strength check.
Oh boy, okay. That is a nat 20? I shit you not?
No way.
+3?
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna DM you real quick.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I was
I have a feeling I
really
know what it
hoping.
is.
Oh, I hope that Spirit gets a success. I want to see what happens. Well,
Ask and we shall receive. Pensive emote.
it sure bodes, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think... as this conversation happens, Spirit gets very quiet, and then in a very sudden, almost jerking motion, with an incredible strength that you would not think possible for this frail twink of a man, launches this robot across into the pool.
Oh.
It is launched sufficiently, and it goes into the water, and with magic, it kind of just fizzles out. Clearly it was more the blunt force than the water itself that broke this thing. As its chest cavity has kind of been ripped open, and the pieces that you now realize were made of painted wood, are now just enchanted, like illusion magic, are now just kind of floating lifelessly in the pool.
I feel better now.
Spirit, what the fuck was that?
What? Oh. He takes a step away from the water. It got on my nerves is all, I suppose.
Heck yeah.
Alright, good luck, Charm. Note to self. Never mess with Spirit ever again for the rest of all time.
That is quite good insight, I think, my friend.
Oh man, you heard that? I'm never beating
You
the
think you're
coward
being-
allegations.
You always say those things like no one else can hear you. We can always hear you all the time when you talk to that thing. You know that, right?
Guys, I think I have to go away now.
Oh no!
Guy, guy, as you try to go away, Flava grabs you by the ear, just like, you promised you'd help me.
Fair enough.
Thank you. And she releases you.
We're Phoebe, with her hackles raised, looks like a cat in italics. You know when cats go into italics mode.
Yes.
That's what she looks like currently. She's just like, we're usually better at this. Anyway.
She blinks at you. Like, what? You're some sort of certified cave inspectors? I guess that's what I need right now.
Oh my god, it's back!
God
I mean,
damn it.
someone
Yes, we
trashed my
actually
cave.
are.
I mean, Wait, seriously?
I mean,
Phoebe's
kind
eyes
of.
light up.
Are you board certified?
There's
We
a
are?
Well, I
plan.
don't know about board certified, but we certainly have
we're-
experience, I suppose.
We're
you
a
could say.
startup.
A start. I mean, I can get you in contact with the officials. I mean,
That would be
Probably a
great.
good idea
That's a
at this
thing.
point.
I did not know that.
That would be
Chris,
great.
you might want to talk to those people.
you've
We
never.
should probably do that.
You
We should
didn't know
probably
that
do
there was
that.
an organized board of cave inspectors?
We did not.
We're very new. We're not from around here.
I
We've
mean, to be
done a
fair,
singular
the
cave.
official cave inspectors have. It only started up about 2 years ago. A new project that Eden was undertaking, I heard.
Well, great minds, I suppose.
Oh no,
Uh,
Eden's a
Looking-
place. It's the next kingdom over.
Right, no, yes, that makes more sense. Well, we had no idea, actually. We just became very proficient in inspecting caves.
Well, I mean, I think you should send in a letter of application to the cave inspectors then.
I guess that's what I'm doing this evening, after we find the Geep.
That's so funny.
Are we? I think this is our.
I think we
actual
have to.
plot.
This is our plot now.
I think we actually need to become board certified cave inspectors.
God damn
You're-
it.
You're too late, Alabaster. I am now forklift certified.
Fuck, I'm choking.
God.
What?
That's our next dream sequence is going to
Yeah.
IKEA and getting forklift certified.
Oh my
I went to IKEA today.
I know,
What?
that's why I said
No.
You went to IKEA?
Yes, I went to IKEA today.
Yeah, Juno mentioned he
Yeah.
was gonna go to IKEA today, so then I realized, oh, well, let's just go to IKEA and get forklift certified.
I was thinking Home Depot so that way our boss fight could beat
Oh my god, the Home Depot music, that's so much better.
That's so funny.
Screw whatever plot you actually had planned for this campaign. We only do caves now.
That's the new
We're
plan.
just gonna be the cave inspectors for all time.
Yeah. It's very bureaucratic, very boring.
Oh.
And sometimes we have random dreams when we go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's unrelated.
Oh, the bot died.
That
Let
has
me
nothing
grab
to do
more
with the cave
music.
inspection committee. I thought you had switched the bot.
No.
I thought it was a protest.
I thought you were gonna start playing Home Depot music, and I was like, no, Twitch TOS.
What?
I found.
I don't
found
even
the
know what
secret.
Home Depot music is.
What the Home Depot?
We're doing
Okay, that's a conversation for
yeah, that's
after
after stream. After stream, we're enlightening you on the Home Depot remixes.
I'm losing my fucking mind. It wasn't supposed to be in depth.
Oh my god.
Okay, are there any? Obviously, there's a bunch of dead animals. Are there any tracks or anything? Any tooth marks? Whatever.
There is there's a fucking more debris. Who wants to roll investigation or perception? Remember, you can use your
Perception.
skills if you're proficient to like help out with the roll. You can give someone advantage, or you can have two people roll. How you feeling?
Mhm.
Let's go for perception. That's an 18.
Daeriel, I'll flavor this as you fly up a bit to kind of like get a look at everything, and you notice a pretty clear path through the trees, trees that have been cracked and toppled over, leading off in a direction that does eventually lead to this little like clearing that something climbed over the mountains, obviously, but you do see a path.
Okay. This thing is really big. Yeah, uh-oh. Which direction is it crawling? Like is it crawling towards any specific place that I can figure out?
You see another set of mountains in the distance that it seems to lead to. Not too far away. It's kind of like the mountain range like curves around. You're at the top of a mountain, but you know how mountains, they got peaks. I guess cliff is probably the better word. I'm just bad at enunciating.
You're good.
Okay. Okay. It seems to have went to the next mountain range. Maybe it lives over there?
I suppose that makes sense if it's not in town.
Well, if you all could look into that, I can start getting some people ready in case it's a threat you need to call in backup for.
Based on the size of this thing, I suppose that's not a bad idea.
But I wouldn't feel comfortable having you all just go home and have us take care of it. We aren't exactly a town of capable fighters. We are a town of frail old fighters that have given up adventuring.
Right. Well, if there's anyone who would be willing to help fight off something that is powerful enough to kill a moose and a bear, among other things, then that would be great.
I mean, with muscles like yours, should be easy. She kind of, like, smirks.
Ah, right.
That was a compliment. I didn't know you were hiding so much under that big coat.
It's fine. Shall we head into Most Certain Doom?
I suppose.
Great. And he will start following the path of broken trees.
Well, it's great when he says it like that and follows.
Sorry, I was checking something. You all travel along the path. It's about an hour of walking. And it seems that this area is pretty clear of, like, animals or anything. Like, you don't run into anything on the way there. There's, like, little birds, like, little tiny things, like squirrels and stuff, but there's no, like, big animals that might accost you, like I was gonna say a bunny as an example of a bigger animal, but bunnies are not gonna attack you.
Unless bunnies are huge in this region of the world.
Oh my god, Penumbra podcast? Sorry.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Comment if you watch the Penumbra podcast.
Please. I'm desperate.
But eventually you all make it to this other mountain range, where there is a large entrance to a cave. I swear I didn't plan this. At least not like that. And there is noticeably more debris outside. There is an overturned wagon. There is a large shards of glass from the looks of it that are kind of sticking up and out of the snow. There's like a giant axe that's been embedded into the ground.
Huh. How big? How big we talking?
Too big for a people.
Yeah, that's a too big for a people axe.
Yes. Spirit is standing there awkwardly, like, I'm not gonna be the first person to enter this cave.
I'm just imagining all of us standing there going, wow. Okay.
Chris is going to meander in first.
Chris, you waddle into the cave. There's blue torchlight that is illuminating the entrance to this little cave. There are scattered weapons on the ground, some of them broken and old and covered in rust, like they haven't seen use in so many years. There's a little pen, you notice, that has some Geep in it that are just kind of vibing. There is large jars of off-color frozen liquid, and these jars are like the size of you. And whatever liquid has been just frozen inside. Some of them are more of a light red, others are a brown. Some of them seem to have things floating in them, suspended in the ice.
Mm-hmm.
And it does seem like the cave does lead further, and this is just what that first room shows you.
Right.
I mean, if there's a pen of these creatures, we should probably
Right.
release them, get them back home.
I agree.
If we don't have to fight a giant, terrifying monster, I prefer not to.
Yes. Before anything, Chris is going to cast Mage Armor on himself.
Good
Very
idea.
fair.
Can I, as the rogue, do a stealth and go ahead just to peek
Ooh.
a little bit further?
Of course. Make a stealth check for me.
That's a 17.
That's a really good stealth. Phoebe, you sneak ahead of the rest of the party, sticking to the shadows of this icy blue cave. And you notice a crossroads. From one side, there's kind of silence, but from the other, you hear the sound of creaking wood. And you smell something.
Oh, with my little seal nose?
With your little seal nose. Smells like spices.
It smells good, though?
Yeah, it smells like yummy.
I might push further.
Alright, I'll have you roll another stealth check as I roll a perception check.
Certainly.
And I'll let you know what you see when I assume you're following the room with the wooden creak and the smell.
Oh yeah. That's a 24 for my stealth.
Oh, I don't think that this person will be able to see you. But I always gotta check for the nat 20. Goes to a spot where I can roll dice. It's always the thing I forget, which is really funny considering I'm the DM. Yeah, that's a 2.
Damn.
Well, they
I'm
got a
so
+3, so
stealthy.
that's a 5 technically. But Phoebe, you poke your head into this room. You see a large figure, massive. You are nothing compared to him. And there is a giant bowl next to him, that has piping hot soup in it. And this giant, literally a frost giant, is crocheting. His armor is old, he's not wearing much of it, his helmet is broken, and he's just kind of humming to himself, like,
Oh.
I think Phoebe stares for just a couple seconds. Just like, that's a big dude. And then she just slowly backs away and goes back to the group and goes, Frost Giant.
I'm
What?
sorry, what?
There is a frost giant in the other room. And he is crocheting. She will point that out because it's bewildering to her.
Well,
He looks older. He doesn't look. I mean, he looks like he's in a place where he's supposed to be retiring, you know?
Right. Well, perhaps.
I don't know if
you
being
can-
old excuses the viscera, but that might be a personal taste.
Perhaps he'll be more willing to listen to reason than we thought.
You know, lovely personal hobbies aside, that definitely does explain the too big to be held by a person axe parked out front.
Certainly does.
Yes. I suppose I can go and try and speak with him casually.
I guess.
I want to go with you because if something bad happens, I want. You should not go alone. And he doesn't know I'm here.
You know, I want to follow up earlier with him about the theory we had going on about the big piece of floss, and, you know, maybe if we get a better understanding of how Frost Giant's dentistry works, we can use that to the benefit of the circus.
Actually,
I
would
don't know.
someone want to make a updated nature check with advantage?
Sure, I'll do
Sure,
it
I can do that.
For
Or-
the
Go
funny.
for it, guy.
for the funny. Alright, hold on.
Okay, I got a 17.
Oh, Tyler was also rolling, so I will see what that was as well.
Oh, you said with advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I got a 12.
Alright. I will say you both realize this, just one of you realizes sooner. You realize that was not, floss and mysterious flakes. That was beard hair and skin flakes from dandruff. Giant dandruff.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow, that's gross.
Not giant floss. Okay. And that was giant beard hair and giant dandruff. Okay, you know, I'm not an alchemy guy, but I'm not entirely sure that's beneficial or even particularly sanitary, which I know that's rich coming from me, but like,
The hair could be useful, I guess. I don't know.
Maybe?
note
mean,
to self. Ask Todrick about alchemical components.
I feel like I have to ask Phoebe now if you're gonna keep the skin flakes and hair.
Definitely not the skin flakes. Those are getting dropped immediately. The hair, she probably also will drop. She'll think about that for a second and then be like, why would I use this? And we'll drop it.
If anyone wants it, just let me know. But I do want to know, who is gonna
No.
go talk to the giant?
Me.
So we got a Quiz and a Phoebe watching. Anyone else?
Spirit will be nearby.
No,
I think he's a little bit more concerned about getting the Geep pen unlocked so the Geep can leave, rather than confronting this thing, because what if it turns around and tries to kill us? But he will be around.
Very fair, very fair, very fair. Then Chris, you approach, the room, and you do in fact see this big giant sipping from his bowl of soup, and crocheting what looks like a giant sweater.
Oh, it's adorable. Chris is gonna peek on in and just go, hello, sir, may I speak with you for a moment?
What? Who's there?
It is I, a humble cave inspector.
And he kind of like leans forward, like he clearly doesn't see you for a while, and he has to lift up a creaky hand and move the hair out of his face, and he sees you, and his smile goes like, "Oh, hello, my boy. Come in, come in."
It's a pleasure. And just walks on in. I'm
He
I'm
gently
local
lowers.
Stardust inspector.
He gently lowers his hand, like offering for you to step on it.
he will do so.
He lifts you up and sits you down on his knee like a child going to tell Santa what they want for Christmas.
Excellent.
He goes back to crocheting.
Well, my friend, I am here from the town nearby. They have a bit of a request. You see, are you... Puts pieces together in brain. You're crocheting.
Well, yes, I am. I have picked up some hobbies. I don't remember how long I've been crocheting. My memory isn't what it used to. I used to do a lot of things, but I can't really remember them.
He says, and if you look behind him, Chris, you notice large tapestries on the wall of this giant seemingly raising entire villages.
Oh. Well, my friend.
He was clearly much younger back then.
Yeah. Are you, by chance, using Geep wool?
Oh, yes, from the Geep I found. This is so funny. Strange little creatures, the funniest little herding patterns. You can just find them in big groups. Oh, funny little creatures.
Oh, my friend, I believe this is all a major misunderstanding. The reason they're all in one big group is that there's a Geep herder in town.
Oh, well, I have not gotten the chance to meet them. Who are you, young man?
My name's Chrysanthemum. I'm a cave inspector from the traveling Circus of Dreams.
Oh, never been to a circus before. Well, hello there, my boy. I'm, Holden Max.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet you. Might I say, lovely artwork, referring to the tapestry.
Oh, thank you. I got those from, I don't remember. It's probably not important. Can I offer you a hard candy?
Accentuates the... I would love a hard candy.
He pulls out a hard candy that is like the size of a basketball and hands it to you.
They take it happily. Well, my friend, I unfortunately am here because the Geep herder was under the impression that their Geep got loud and ran away.
Oh, no, I have Geep in a pen here, and when they're ready, I turn some of them into soup. Oh, delicious soup. Would you like some soup, little boy?
No, I'm quite alright.
But I got so
my
many
friend,
kinds of soup. I got a warm spiced soup that'll warm you to the core, or I got sweet soups, I got savory soups, I got soupy soups.
You're very prolific in soup selling, in soup crafting.
Well, there's not a lot of food out here in the cold tundra, so soup freezes. So it's very good to make it in bulk.
Yes. Have you considered selling the soup?
I haven't, selling is,
He looks confused.
Well, like you said, there's not a lot of food here. And I'm sure people in town would love custom soups. You know what? Chris, in an attempt to prove their point. Actually, may I try some?
Oh, of course.
I know I just said I was full, but I'll happily take a little.
Come here, little boy.
And he like puts you on his shoulder and he stands up. And he grabs an old axe
Chris is already crafting their Undertale pacifist run solution to this puzzle.
And he grabs an old axe that he's using like as a walker. Phoebe, you are liable to get crushed if you do not move.
No, she's moving. She's scampering.
He
She wants to go over so that
Yeah, go. You go.
He takes you back to the main room, where everyone else is, and he's like,
Oh, more little kids. Hello, children.
Hi.
Yes. These are my fellow cave inspectors.
Hello.
Everyone, this is Holden. Holden Mamax. It appears that he's taken up Geep, crochet, and soup making.
Would you all like some soup? I'm making some soup for the little boy.
Yes, please.
Okay.
If what I'm hearing is right, you've got quite the impressive inventory here, big fella. I might have to take you up on this and bring some back to the circus.
What kind of soup would you like? I got spicy soup, sweet soup, savory soup, soupy soup.
I will take some savory soup.
Like
I'm curious as to what soupy soup is.
Yeah, no. Double on the soupy soup thing.
So mean to the DM.
he grabs 2 of those jars. I love you guys. He grabs 2 of those giant frozen jars and kind of gestures for you all to follow. He takes you down to the room that Phoebe didn't go to that is filled with several large cauldrons. He lights 2 of them and starts melting the frozen soup, and he makes you all a bowl. All of these bowls are too big for you.
Yeah.
But he strategizes.
He's like, oh, I got these little, I got these dog bowls for the, I think I used to have dogs. Dire wolves, more accurately, you can use these. I think they'll fit your little statures a bit better.
So they're still, like, massive, but it's better than any of his bowls.
Giant bowl. Yeah.
The soup is fucking delicious.
Oh,
Good soup.
The secret to my soup making is I don't make it here, I travel out, and there's some natural soup vats that I make them in.
Hold on a second, and as Guy goes to interject, the party can all see that Guy is very clearly eating his soup much like a dog, and the dog bowl.
Oh my god.
You know, there's bits of soupy soup,
When in Rome.
debris dripping from his face. Natural soup receptor. Oh my god! Don't tell me. Hey, big fella. Just out of genuine curiosity, these big soup receptacles you've been using to cook, you'd say they're probably not too far from home, aren't they? A hop, skip, and a jump out of your cave over that a ways?
Oh yes, just a little bit south. Yeah, I follow the jets of steam.
That's just what I thought.
That makes so much sense.
Okay, you know, horrifying viscera aside, this soup is honestly delectable, and, you know, I understand that you're doing this out of what I can only assume either a genuine passion for your craft or a honest to God's desire to, you know, live your life to the fullest, but we got some bad news about your natural soup receptacles.
Wait. I have an idea. Chris kind of pulls Guy. What if we told both of them the truth? The Geep herder and the person who owns the hot springs. If they had some of this soup.
Why? Oh, we're back. This episode's
Yippee.
cursed. This episode is cursed. Let me refresh Twitch. Are we still offline? We are not. We are online. We are online. Cool. Sorry. I don't know why everything broke. God hates me. Geep are cursed.
Geep curse.
but could B and Tyler, could you please repeat the long and short of your conversation? I am so sorry.
Chris basically said, "Hey, what if instead of trying to, like, tell him to stop, what if we first go to, oh my god, we just heard their names and I'm forgetting them entirely.
Rin and Flava.
Rin and Flava, right. What if we first went to Rin and Flava, told them the situation, let them try some of the soup, and if they like it enough, maybe they could work out a deal with Holden that could, like, benefit the entire town. Where, like, Flava can set up one of the hot spring pits every now and then for soup making, and, you know, and Rin can figure out how to handle the Geep in a way that can still let him crochet, you know? Perhaps for a small fee, and use livestock for a purpose that is intended, you know?
Yeah, I mean, and taking into consideration that there's already a fair number of hot springs, and if you put aside all of the horrifying nature viscera that was left behind as residue, you could probably, realistically speaking, divide up one or two of them and use them as a means of distributing soup to all of Apotheosis.
It would probably do well for both of their businesses and Holden.
You know, this might be the oddest job I've taken on today, but no, I like where you're going with this one, Chris. So, you have the floor. You have the floor.
All
Cave
right.
floor.
Right. Well, Holden, I have to admit, the soup is wonderful.
Oh, well, thank you so much, little Crystalum, right? This your name?
What was that? Sorry.
Oh, I wanted to thank you kindly, Miss Little Crystalum.
Yes. Close enough. Well, my friend, I actually think I have an idea. You see, we were brought here because, as I told you, there was a Geep herder in town, and that's why they were all in a pen in one single group like that. And those areas perfect for soup making. I believe that they're a hot spring where people sometimes, smaller folk like I, would go and bathe.
Oh, well, that's rather strange. Bathing in soup water.
It is. Well, smaller folk have different ideas of what to use the water for, I suppose. However, I think... Would you be alright if I were to take 2 dog bowls of the soup with me? I won't give it to the hot spring owner and the Geep herder. I think if they had a taste of the soup and I explained the situation to them, I think that they would probably love to let you continue to make your soup and perhaps even disperse it among the hungry people of the town. You'd have company and friends, and you could still have enough soup all for yourself.
Well, dog bowl's not a very good receptacle for soup. You can take one of my jars with you. I'd suggest the spicy soup. It's my favorite.
I will happily take the spicy soup jar.
You can have one of my old dog sleds.
Thank you. I think we'll get through that, and we will return to you as soon as we have an answer from the both of them.
Alrighty then. Let me get you set up, little Christian.
Sure. Chris is just in a place of, like, not worth it.
Senile old man.
This conversation's going too well. Yeah, this conversation's going too well to blow it here.
And he gets you guys set up. He does, however, not have any dogs, so you just have a giant dog sled with a giant person-sized jar of frozen soup on it.
That's really funny.
I think we all must pull the sleigh.
You know, all things considered, I think this is kind of just worth it for the potential of getting to bathe in whatever soup this guy's going on about.
We'll see.
What the hell, guy?
I'm gonna look at it.
Oh, come on! Am I the only one who sees a gigantic jar of exotic cuisine and goes, man, wouldn't it be cool to get to bathe and all that?
No.
Chris internally is like, I thought we were like of the same mind earlier. I thought we like had a moment. Oh boy. Oh.
No, don't get me wrong. I'm totally on board with the idea of applying practical solutions to unorthodox situations. But the moment, nay, the second that I provide my own unique perspective on the matter, suddenly Guy's the big weirdo. Yeah, okay, whatever, Chris, I'm out of here.
Okay, he takes a step forward.
Falls on his face. I'll get up when I feel like it.
All right. I guess the rest
so mad.
of
I've never seen this so bad.
That was fucking incredible. Okay, don't eat whatever soup after Guy's done with it.
Let's just get moving.
Make sure he's the last person to touch any pot of soup.
I respect it. Like,
do you? Is that a thing you want to respect?
listen, he may be nuts. However, he's committed to it.
I suppose that's a fair point.
Yeah, whatever.
Are you really committed to being nuts if you're genuinely nuts?
I think he's just genuinely insane. Yeah.
The things they're not mutually exclusive.
No, you could be committed. Yeah. I'm with Phoebe.
You can be completely nuts and act like a normal person.
You
That
guys
isn't-
realize I'm still here, you know!
I assumed honestly that you were gonna like go into your good luck charm. I'm gonna be so real with you right now. I did not expect that you were paying attention at all.
I mean, mind you, I'm still face down on the cave floor.
Okay, are you gonna help us push this sled or not?
Just give me a minute.
Okay.
I like to imagine that a real life minute passes before he gets up. Like he was
Because now
counting the
it's like
seconds.
we can't continue the conversation
Yeah.
because he's listening now and we can't keep
Alright,
shit
I'm
talking
over
him. Okay.
There's just a bit where, like, in the silence, Chris is just like, weather ain't so bad today.
Oh God, not the
I'm gonna
weather.
go get hooked up to the sled.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna make this a skill challenge. That feels like fun. So all of you can use a
Feels
skill
funny.
to help pull this sled, because it is it was an hour trip there. It is gonna be more than an hour back, and you are racing against the clock because you do not want to be out during nighttime. So all of you can
Right.
pick a skill, make a check. I got the little DC in my brain, a little beep boop beep boop beep calculation. My little rule, since I'm only going to be having all of you roll once, is none of you can use the same ability check. I'm being mean.
Can I use Arcana?
Oh, how
Can I
are
use
you?
Arcana?
And how is your justify?
I have Arms of Hadar. They are more tentacles than arms, but I feel like Chris is using like a version of the spell to like have these tendrils appear around the sleigh and pull towards Chris.
Hell yeah, I like that. I like that. So Chris is gonna roll Arcana.
I was just gonna strength to help push. But
Yeah.
if you would like me to be more specific in my skill, I can do that too.
You can use
12 and
athletics.
I can do athletics.
12 and 4, 16.
Have Guy roll perception to help guide everyone along.
Ooh, I like
Because
that.
If it's getting dark, then having
Ooh.
someone, especially if we already have Chris in spirit using either Arms of Hadar or general athleticism to push it along, then making sure that they're moving in the right direction is probably the safest course of action.
Awesome, awesome. You can roll and then put that in the chat.
I've got a pitch for you, Sleeper.
I love pitches.
I'm gonna go with history, and my justification is that we're going down the way we came back up, and Daeriel's remembering the spots that were big enough for a sleigh and like where all the clearings are.
Ooh, that's fun. Minecraft to the way home. Hell yeah. It's a hyper-specific reference.
That's super fun.
It's okay. I got you. I am going to expend the usage of lucky because I only got a 2 in the die, so that would have been an 8. With that in mind, re-rolling. Boop, boop, boop. That's way better. That is a 22.
Awesome.
Nice.
Just put that in the chat for me. And Phoebe.
Yep. You got it.
I think that Phoebe, with permission, I want to do survival because then she's a little guy. She's trying both to make sure that everything's good in the wilderness, and also she's a little guy. She doesn't want to get burned out.
This is really funny. Yes, I approve. Please roll. I think this is really funny because now the visual is you have Daeriel, Guy, and Phoebe giving various directions on how to move it, and Chris and Spirit being the only people who are actually pushing, and that's just hilarious to me.
Fucking help
Yeah.
me.
It's a bonding
Don't pick
experience.
athletics
I
then.
was imagining that she was helping. She's pacing herself.
That's fair. That's fair. Occasionally Phoebe helps. You got a 9, you help half the time, and then the other half the time you're sitting on the fucking sled. You're like, I'm pacing.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But you're kind
You're
of
not
just
pacing, you're being a
myself.
goddamn inconvenience.
You sound a lot like your mom.
Oh my god!
Oh!
I suppose I know where I get that from now. Help me.
I mean,
Fine.
That was amazing.
That was awesome.
that was so mean. That was amazing.
That just she spoke through me. I didn't have control over that.
No, it's good, it's good.
Overall
funny.
though, that was high enough for you all to make it back. If it's the only person who got under a 10, Phoebe, I give you the condition, you're cold.
Yeah, that feels right.
Like we're playing a fucking Powered by the Apocalypse game. I curse thee with the chill.
Damn, so
You got
cold.
the shivers.
She keeps trying to huddle up to people like a penguin.
It's because you weren't walking, so your body temp cooled down.
Mm-hmm. Because she's stupid.
Because she's stupid. But
feel
you... Oh?
I was gonna say, who allows Phoebe the penguin huddle up with them?
Ice
Who-
cold.
Spare some body heat for the poor seal.
Spirit is a thief, he's naturally warm, but also he's, like, kinda mad.
That's fair. I did hit him with your mom.
Yeah.
I feel like Chris would allow it, but it's probably not a ton of help.
Chris isn't very warm.
No, Chris is not helpful.
You stand
Chris
near
is
Chris and now your
frowning.
soul feels cold.
She appreciates it, but she's pouting.
Who did you want to talk to first? Rin or Flava? Or both at the same
I
time.
assume-
That is also an option.
If we could do both at the same time, that'd be good.
Yeah, you
'Cause I f-
summon them both.
Yeah. We have reached a conclusion on both the Geep and the hot spring situation.
Well, ain't that convenient?
Yes.
What would that be?
There's a frost giant nearby.
Oh gods! Rin faints.
Yeah, I knew that was
Well.
gonna happen.
Yeah, well,
That was sort of expected to be.
there's more to it. It's not as bad, but we just kind of have to wait for them now.
I got this. And you watch as Flava just holds her hand out, and a drop of little magma just falls onto his nose, and he wakes up just like, ow, 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 owie, ow, owie!
There was more.
That's
to
one
that.
way of doing it.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah.
Oh.
There was more.
Oh, okay.
It's an elderly frost giant. Quite a kindly one at that. He mistook the Geep in their pens and in their herding as just their normal herding patterns. He thought they were wild Geep.
Geep aren't
His
found in the
memories
wild.
Well, his memory's going.
Oh, gods.
And he thought that the hot springs were natural vats of hot water with which to cook soup.
And that's wildly unsanitary.
Correct. However, he then offered us to try the soup. We have brought some of the soup.
You ate the people water soup?
It's...
He made this one in the cauldron.
He didn't.
So...
He did
No,
do that
he-
one in a cauldron.
I will clarify. What he would do was he makes them in the hot springs, puts them in the jars, and freezes them to be reheated later.
Okay, I like soup less.
We weren't entirely aware of the situation at the time. However, we do think that you should try it after we clean it.
Squint.
Chris just does the work, gets the jar, puts it in the bowls, preps the soup for both of them. There you go.
You're gonna have to roll persuasion to get them to eat people soup. It's not people, but it's people water.
That's a good roll. So we'll see what my persuasion is. It's why do I have a +6? I guess I have a sorcerer. I have a +6.
You are a sorcerer.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Dirty 20. 14 and 6.
Is that for Rin or Flava? I'm making you roll for both.
That one is for Rin, I think. Because Rin's the one with the Geep. Let me roll for Flava. So I have a +6. I shit you not. It's another 14. I know.
Well, now you gotta check.
know.
Now you gotta check. Roll one more time. See if you get another 14.
Please, please, please.
7.
The 7?
It's a 7.
Unfortunately, no. It is half of 14, and I respect that it's half of 14, but you always gotta check. You always gotta check.
Yeah, if I got a triple, that would have been awesome. But yeah.
Ooh, baby triple.
Yeah, triple. So 14 and 6 though for the second roll.
Yeah, so that's 2 20s. They both reluctantly eat the soup. Rin faints again.
Oh.
Why?
Oh dear.
Nothing bad happened.
He then... Flava does the same trick and he wakes back up to that's the best soup I've ever had!
Oh, okay.
And she just lifts him up. I gotta agree with him on this one. That is... almost insultingly good. What the fuck?
I know. So, here's what I proposed to the giant. His name is Holden. Here's what I propose. If we... Obviously, we can't allow him to keep using people water. The idea was strange to him when I explained it, but, height difference. But if we managed to do things in a way that allowed him to continue to make the soup, while you two still retained proper code and your Geep, perhaps he could then sell the soup, or at least distribute the soup.
If
And both
he's
of you would
using
be-
our resources, I mean, I guess we could pay him for labor if he wants money. But if he's an old man who lives in the middle of the woods, I don't think he has much use for money.
I think he just wants to make more soup. I can't express to you. This man was crocheting. It seems like all he wants is to make soup and crochet.
Rin's eyes sparkle. He's like, I crochet.
I think you crochet with the same material.
Oh my gods. To think my hands have done the same that a giant has. Perhaps there is hope for the world after all. And a single golden tear runs down his cheek.
What is happening?
I don't know.
He's having a epiphany. the spiritual one. This
Right.
happens about once a week.
Oh,
I see.
okay.
He finds a new thing to think is beautiful. His heart's in the right place. I guess I have some springs in the back that I don't use that I could allow him to. If only because that is the easiest solution to this problem.
I think you would avoid any issues. And yes. You would turn a potential threat to the town to, well, frankly, a moneymaker.
The money's less the issue.
He
I
has
get
no
plenty of that from my business, but I guess we
Right.
could set up like a little stall so that you can
stall.
Oh, I'm getting the
Yeah.
branding now. It's clicking so that you can stay warm even after you're out of the water.
I like that.
Good.
Mm.
Yes.
That's very
Make-
good.
And you could, and well, he knows how to freeze it in a way that you could just dump it in a cauldron and reheat it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
So-
think this will work out. And, as a reward for you all, since I never put up an official quest like Rin did, how about I offer you all a free afternoon at the hot springs? Full treatment.
I will take that happily.
The indoor ones, don't worry. I'm not letting you swim in soup water.
Okay, great. Don't let him do that. I pointed
Well,
guy.
I was gonna say, well, there's one person who may request that.
She
Look,
races
where I'm from, a soup sauna sounds like heaven.
Okay, that's clearly we're going to different afterlives then.
Oh my fucking god. You guys are killing me.
Wow.
Oh my fucking god.
We're on the ball this session. I don't know what you're
That's
talking
so
about.
great.
Damn.
Listen, we've got we've got gamer girl bathwater soup.
Oh my god.
I've just realized.
I'm gonna
Gamer
lose
guy
my
bathwater.
mind.
Gamer guy water.
Flava looks at you guys.
Make millions.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
I
Millions
am
of gold.
crying.
Millions of gold. But she looks at you guys and
Oh,
she's
yeah.
like, I haven't cleaned out the soup one yet. If you really want to swim in the soup, you can. I just need to hose you down before you get into the regular hot springs.
Do I have to go in the regular hot springs?
I mean,
I would
I
actually
guess
prefer if you didn't.
not, but I thought you'd want to, spend some time with your friends.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
But you could
I don't
swim in
want
the...
to.
My soup
you-
sauna dream for another day.
No,
I
that's
guess.
what I'm saying. You get to soup sauna first, and then I just hose you down before you sauna with your friends. Order of operations
No.
here, buddy.
I'm gonna save being difficult for another day.
I have
Cool.
no idea what you're talking about. I'm gonna go to the hot spring.
Yeah. You are all brought to the hot spring, where you get fun, towel time. Guy, you are allowed to go to the soups if you would like.
But
You know what? I'm so committed to this bit at this point that if I don't follow through with it, I feel like we're all gonna be collectively disappointed in me. So yeah, Guy spends at the very least a fair period of time before he joins up with everyone else.
It's like an hour.
I'd say like a good hour of just
Amazing.
soup sauna soaking.
How does
Uh,
it feel to be in the soup? Describe to us the joy in the soup.
Look, while we haven't gone into the fine nuances and details of Guy's backstory and his place of origin in the grand scheme of things, opportunities for Guy to be able to participate in his own respective interests are few and far in between, especially in such a very specific set of circumstances. But
the soup tasted good prior to any manner of extraneous interaction when the party had initially been initially had received it from Holden, but getting to soak in it for a little bit and at someone else's entirely separate bequest, leaving his good luck charm far enough away to avoid any manner of contact with it and whatever lies within it, for that matter. Guy is shockingly calm about the whole ordeal. Despite his normal, weird, anxiety-riddled nature and the abundance of, previously speaking, some manner of animal viscera and bone, he's actually pretty content.
I will say, you do now realize that the bone and the animal viscera was leftover soup stock.
Oh.
I felt like I had to explain that.
No, that's good.
Makes
That's
sense.
good. Yeah, just odd bits of bone and whatever I'm assuming couldn't be used for the actual contents of the soup once it's properly cooked and served.
Yeah, it's all the leftovers, basically. He just didn't bother cleaning up because it was so far away from his house.
The guy kind of leans back, arms rested upon probably the bit of elevated ground so that he can lean back and stretch his back, rest his head, just in the grand scheme of things, I don't care how gross this is. I'm gross, and quite frankly, as far as I'm concerned, this is relaxing, therapeutic even.
I love Guy with all my fucking heart.
I love him.
As long as you feel better.
Oh my fucking god, B!
God, please.
Oh my god, there's another guy on it. There's another guy on it.
B, there's a guy.
Oh.
It says love from Marshall Guy. I have to put this on stream.
We were so caught up in Sleepy setting the scene and in Guy's monologue that we forgot that B went silent and call. No.
Oh.
I may have abused the moment.
God, it's so big on the screen.
I don't get sure how big it is.
It's so good.
It's perfect.
Oh, holy shit.
Holden about if I could rummage through any of the leftover, in hindsight, I could just, I don't have any bottles on me, but I could certainly
Oh my god.
pack up all of the leftover soup stock and I could bring it back to Todd and maybe you can do something about seeing if there's any worthwhile alchemical components on it and, the natural foliage and camouflage that I use to help me blend in amongst any potential undead threats. That's gotta be worth something, right?
Guy, you gather up a remnant of soup. Add that to your inventory however you'd
You
like.
have guy soup.
You have Guy soup.
You wish you could put this in the stream discussion chat in your server.
I'm inconsolable. Every time I run Circus of Dreams, I think it can't get weirder. It can't get weirder.
It in fact can get weirder.
You
and
put
water.
us into a call sleeper cheaper.
I love this
It
fucking
always get
party.
weirder.
I love this fucking party.
It can get weirder. I was bathing in soup. That's why my hands are so wet. No other
for that
reason.
reason.
What?
Spider-Verse.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna be honest, I was patting myself on the back for the your mom joke. I was like, stream's gonna peak with my silly little your mom joke. Wrong.
Gamer guy backwater enters the chat.
Add a glass bottle to my inventory, Sleepy.
Of course. Like fucking Legend of Zelda. do, 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 do. It's the fucking... I mean, this whole section was inspired by the fucking Yeti section from Twilight Princess, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah. It's got that vibes.
Oh, that's so funny. I choose to believe that from wherever the other indoor hot springs are, they like look out a window and just see Guy holding a bottle up like a link.
Okay, no one trust any potions or anything from Guy ever again.
Don't drink that.
Don't drink that.
I'm gonna sob. What's the rest of the party up to?
Chris is just enjoying a sauna. Like, I cannot express. Chris is doing the job as intended. They are enjoying life.
That's fair. I want to open the floor, to you guys, either doing like a... I think you should have a little group scene where you all talk, but also if you want to have individual scenes where you either pull a party member or invite an NPC on a little date, homie hangout, uncomfortable interaction while you're both naked and nothing but a towel, up to you.
Fair. We'll do the group first, I think.
Yeah, and then we can do little individual scenes.
Gives people time to think if they want to do individual scenes.
Yeah.
I have a little detail that's now very important to me. Chris's hair is like drifting up more than usual in the hot spring, almost as if it's like mimicking the
air.
steam. Yeah.
Oh, that's really cute.
Hot air rises. That's good.
And they're just like, Chris is in bliss. Chris is so naturally cold. This is like wonderful.
He's warm, soft and warm like a mashed potato.
That's also what Phoebe looks like, because have you ever seen a seal content?
Oh, good.
You know, I think I could get used to this.
Warm.
Warm good.
Warm good.
I tricked you all into saying one of Sky's fucking lizard statements.
God.
I will say it takes Spirit a sec to like hype himself up, I guess, but he will enjoy the hot spring.
Does he have to like keep dipping his toes in the water?
He dips his
Oh,
toesies
actually,
in.
I need everyone except for Spirit to roll a perception check. We talked about this before, right?
We did, and I forgot about it.
I'm still doing it.
Thank you for remembering.
You're welcome.
Okay,
I'm so smart.
It was a nat 20, but it was borked,
Oh my
so
God.
I'm gonna re-roll it.
Thank you
That's
for being
considerably
fair.
worse. It fell off onto my hand, and then I pushed it back onto the table, and I figured that wasn't kosher.
That is a little
It's an
funky. 11? Mm-hmm.
12.
12.
Percepi.
Need a Percepi from Phoebe and a Percepi from, Guy. Are they in the chat? They might be in the chat, and I'm just not
They're
looking.
in the
Like
chat.
I'm a bingus!
You're good.
Waiting on guys? Tyler?
Oh.
The soup got him!
The soup got him.
was consumed by soup.
He's too busy souping. It's fine.
He's souped up. I
Souped
guess
up
I'll
on
give
Thursday.
I guess I'll give this to Phoebe then. Phoebe, you notice Spirit is walking on his tippy toes for some reason.
She doesn't call him out on it. There's no reason she would call him out on it.
It just
I will
strikes you
remember
as a
this.
little odd that he
She
ain't
will remember this.
he ain't walking on his feet. But yes, how's Daeriel handling the Wawa?
It's certainly a nice change from being warm. It's certainly a nice change from being cold. I should reiterate. She's from where it's like cold in the north, but like Hot springs are nice. They're very warm. They're relaxing.
Worm good? Went go? We got a went go in chat?
Went go!
Went go!
Went go will happen to be.
I'm sorry, I try not to inside joke on stream, but seeing the went go is amazing.
Yeah. Warm good.
But yes, please, talk amongst yourselves.
I suppose this is just a nice break from it all, you know?
Yeah.
It is nice and warm.
You okay, Phoebe? You seem kind of melted.
Good melted.
Have you been in one?
Yeah, but not normally. Oceans, swim to different oceans. Ocean cold, but warm nice. People warm, people nice. People seal, same thing. She's so out of it, you guys. She's so
So cute.
Oh my god.
For lack of a better word, in the soup.
She's in the soup.
She's in the soup.
Lost in the sauce.
I don't think that seals actually can purr, however, if they could.
Yeah. I think Phoebe's also having a spiritual moment of beauty.
I suppose.
Well, isn't it nice though?
It is very
It is nice.
Sitting and we're just friends hanging out.
We are.
Why is this making me feel things? No. Yes. How about you, Daeriel? How are you enjoying it?
It's nice to relax for once.
Not the biggest fan of the heat?
Notably, she does not look very relaxed.
Yeah. Are you not enjoying the heat then?
Oh, the heat's nice. I'm used to it being cold, so, you know.
That's a little strange.
Well, I'm from up here.
Right. No, that
Oh,
makes
right.
sense. It's almost a little getaway, right in the heart of your home.
I'm kind of, well, I'm kind of surprised. I should really say that Alabaster didn't land in one of the big cities, that we landed up here.
I suppose that is surprising.
Yes,
To be more of an audience, but you know.
the circus route changes a little bit from year to year, from my understanding.
Right. Maybe we have to have done the bigger cities around here before.
Yeah, switch it up a little bit for this run around, it seems.
Right.
Well, I'm not complaining.
Fair enough.
I like that it's a smaller area. I know it's probably not good for the circus, but too many people is too many people.
I agree.
Everyone here seems so nice.
They do. Maybe because they're older. Older people can be mean, but they can also be nicer. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I mean, these are a bunch of old retirees who have nothing better to do, I suppose, than live out their remaining days in relaxation, so I imagine that does good things to one's mood.
Yeah.
I suppose so. Though, Chris thinks about it. Rin and Flava didn't seem very, old.
Well, Rin said he took on the, job
Right,
after his
right.
parents retired, right?
Right, that makes sense.
Yeah, I will fill in the gaps here that most of the people who work here are younger, because the old
That makes
people
sense.
who are retired don't want to do the actual work.
The work makes sense.
Right, yeah. Well, I quite enjoy it here.
Yes, it is quite pleasant. Can't say I'm a huge fan of the cold, but this here is nice.
Yes. The cold is, well, how it is, but this part is very nice. Chris is just sinking into the water happily.
With you all sinking, and with a little over a half hour left of stream, did anyone have any one-on-one conversations they wanted to have? Phew! Excuse me, Jesus doodles. They wanted to have, it's okay if you don't, I could always set up things for, next episode's adventure, but I also, you know, you have nice, relaxing, hot springtime. I wanna let you play in that space. Play with me! Play with me!
Ooh. I have a question for my own thoughts and considerations. You said that we could pull PCs, NPCs. Do they specifically have to be the ones we dealt with today?
No, could be anyone from the circus. I'm sorry, I did not, maybe I didn't make that clear. If you wanted to invite people from the circus here, you can, just send out, like, a little message.
Excellent. I'll think. I think I want to do a continuation of the Geep thing from a few sessions ago, because it feels like a good bookend, you know?
You want to ask Jem out on a date.
Yeah.
Lamau.
Yeah. But I'll let other people go first.
I'm laughing at Chris, but my idea was to take Sylvia because Snake was cold-blooded with the warmth.
Oh, that's a good idea, though.
Yeah.
Okay, if everyone is just gonna have dates in this pool, I'm getting out.
Phoebe also sitting there like, wait, we're bringing dates? When was that decided?
Not right now. Like, eventually.
Yeah.
After we have our us time. We're not grabbing them immediately.
Slowly sinks back into the water.
I imagine that there was a good amount of party homie time.
Oh yeah, it's just hilarious.
No,
I
that's fair.
love Phoebe getting up to like, you date. I think the funny bit in my brain was Phoebe looking at Spirit like, well, what if we went on a date?
Amazing.
Just like the homies.
Phoebe and Spirit sitting next to each other, Chris and Daeriel on their dates, and then the two of them look at each other and they both do the elevator eyes of like, are we about to
Nah.
There's also Tyler, are you back?
Yeah, no, I've been here. I've been listening.
Awesome. Guy gets hosed down.
So you get blasted with a pressure washer.
She has a decanter of endless water.
That's hilarious.
Come on, is this just like can everyone who comes around me and needs me to clean up has access to this?
I mean, it's a common magic item, dear.
Honestly, I think we should just have one ourselves. It would make things a
Invest?
lot more convenient, honestly.
Oh, yeah, no, it's so convenient for everyone.
I think we should invest in that in the party. I think it'd be really funny.
I enjoy that concept.
Do you want to use your earnings from this to fucking
Yes.
buy it?
That's funny.
Yes.
Why not?
I want to have an endless hose that I can blast people with. It would be funny.
Sure. You know what? Sure. I will say that rather than getting the money from Rin, because I don't remember what it was anyway, that you all pool your funds to buy a decanter of endless water.
Amazing.
Hell yeah.
Who
It's like the
who has
stitch when
the
you get the
custody?
new- I feel like it was Spirit's idea. I feel like we gotta let it.
None of you are safe.
It's the
I know.
stitch spray bottle.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god. The things I let you assholes get away with. I'll be meaner eventually.
It's because we're cute.
Debatable.
We're so cute.
Rude.
But Guy gets hosed down and is invited to join the party. If he so wishes.
Begrudgingly, post being hosed down and putting his newly acquired jar full of ill-gotten goods into his, and I'm throwing up air quotes here, inventory, Guy does inevitably rejoin the rest of the party.
You are all joined by Guy, who smells of spices. Smells like a delicious soup.
Phoebe doesn't like that because it confuses her nose.
Yeah. It's a little confusing.
He smelled like treat.
See, this is a strategic approach. In the event that any one of us are approached by any manner of undead opposition, they will be so enthralled by my newfound scent that I'll be able to detract them and throw them off our trail.
Right.
Phoebe, her eyes is her pupils like saucers. I'm
sure they won't just think of you as food then in that case, because you certainly smell like food.
I am 3 steps ahead each and every one of yous.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Tyler, I have to ask you a question.
Yeah.
I must ask you, can Phoebe roll to bite Guy?
You know, this has been such a fun session. I'm going to say yes on the premise of me being a firm believer of the bit. So, I mean, DM's ruling at the end of the day, but I'm presuming this is like what, an unarmed strike against my armor class?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
Wait,
care if
you're naked.
Yeah.
You don't even have you are no armor is involved in this AC. It is your nude
Unarmored
body and
defense.
your dex.
you're
a monk.
I want to roll to see if she resists the urge. What is the urge roll?
I think you willed the idea into existence and you already have to roll to hit. You are not allowed to fight the urge. Fuck you,
That's
bite
really
him.
funny. Okay, so I roll to hit him, or do I just bite him?
You gotta roll to hit. You gotta roll to hit.
Okay.
That's why I'm not making you roll for the urge.
Unarmed strike for my bite attack, which we did put special stats on.
Forgot we did that.
That's an 8. Because I rolled like bad.
You miss. Comically.
You see, you watch, the rest of you watch as Phoebe's eyes get even bigger, and you see her open her mouth with her little teeths, and she lunges and then falls into the hot spring. She misjudged how slippery it was.
There is a splash.
See,
Sploosh!
what I tell ya?
Phoebe, are you alright?
I'm good.
Wait, I just realized Phoebe can hold her breath for like an hour. She doesn't need to surface.
She comes up just to go, I'm good. With her hair in front of her face like the girl from The Ring, just, I'm good. And then descends again.
Awful.
I love this party of weirdos.
We're so weird.
What do you mean I'm perfectly normal?
Lies.
This is
Lies
a visual
and
bit
slander.
for an audio medium, but I just turned to look at the camera like we're in the fucking office.
Amazing.
I'm the most normal one here, obviously.
Did you like the stunned silence after you said that?
Anyway, has the party concluded their homie time? Can people start being gay?
Yeah.
I'm chill with people being gay. Phoebe eventually emerges, just walking out.
It's concerning how long Phoebe was under the water.
Peak Phoebe.
Peak Phoebe. Who's going first?
I will let, if you would like to go first, Mid, I will let you go first, because yours is a new scene. Yours is different.
Sure, I can go first. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm doing a repeat, so you should go first.
All right. I will say, it does take a lot of convincing. Because I assume you go to, because she stays in a cage. She's not really let out to wander. Sylvia.
Okay. So I gotta go to Alabaster first and go.
Alabaster, or there's another person who kind of helps look over all of this. I don't think any of you have talked to him yet, or if you did, it was in passing. It's Tulio, who is the strongman of the circus, but he helps out. So you can either talk to Alabaster or Tulio. Tulio. He is. Oh, remember I tried to do a Canadian accent, and then he decided he wanted to be Irish.
Oh, right, yes. And I was in pain, correct?
Yeah. He's handsome. Oh, hello there, Daeriel. It's, nice to see you.
See you, Tulio. Voice crack. How's it been?
I mean, it's been going a bit alright. Not entirely used to, the cold, but, he kind of flexes just like, I got plenty of muscle to help insulate me. I think that's how it works. I've never been much for, biology or specifics. I hit good, and that's what I know how to do.
A very respectable profession.
Why, thank you kindly, miss.
Yeah, I was just actually going to talk to you about that cold. There are some hot springs on one of the mountains nearby. I was thinking because, you know Sylvia?
Oh, yes, I do. Lovely lass, though she's never said a word to me, but I'm sure, that her, looks of displeasure, are all hiding a warm inside.
Well, she's part snake, of course, and because it's so cold and reptiles don't do well in the cold, I was hoping to take her to the hot springs one day.
He kind of, like, bites the inside of his cheek, just like, I don't know if Miss Alabaster would like that.
I mean... Me? I mean, I don't see if there's anything wrong with it. I'll just take her right there and right back. She's not, like, a prisoner, is she?
Well, not a prisoner, but, some of the people in the freak show, they're a bit more dangerous, so we tend to keep a closer eye on them. But I guess...
She's blind.
That is fair. He kind of, like... He seems a little nervous. It's like, well, if maybe... Can you promise me that you'll have her back and you won't let her out of your sights? Because if
I won't let her out of my sight.
Okay, because if one of our performers disappears, well, I think we both have, I think that Miss Alabaster will be more than disappointed in us, and I don't think either of us want that.
No, I don't. I certainly don't want that.
Oh, okay then. I'll let her out, and I trust you, Miss Daeriel. I like to trust my friends. Are we friends? I'd like to think we're friends.
Yeah. I won't let you down, Tulio.
Well then, thank you, Miss Daeriel. I will go unlock that now. And he does. Letting Sylvia out, who clearly seems just displeased the moment her snaky lower half, because she does have snake body, person top snake body. Once it touches the cold, it's just like, ew. Brother, ew.
What is this? Ew.
Brother, ew. I'm sorry. It's a vocal stim.
Plant.
Glass.
Plant.
Metal.
What?
How dare you.
God. Anyway. Sorry, I kill myself sometimes. And we're speaking in Infernal. That's the one she speaks,
Yes,
right?
she speaks Infernal.
Yeah. I was wondering if you might want to go to a hot spring since it's so cold.
A hot spring. I can't say I've ever been to a hot spring.
I think they're very nice. There's lots of warm water. Would you like to go?
I will need guidance to the location.
For sure. I'll definitely help you.
She kind of... Do you, like, offer a hand, I assume?
Yeah, offer a hand.
She takes it, and will travel with you, to the hot spring.
Hell yeah.
She needs help, getting in. You get so many looks. She can't tell. But you are, you get a look from Flava that says that if you didn't just save my bacon, this would not be okay. Because you, kind of are traveling with a scary monster lady.
Daeriel's like, okay, well, I get it, but also, really? She's blind?
She doesn't know that.
She can't turn you to stone if she's blind. Really?
But eventually you get her in the water. This reminds me of my home.
Oh? Where are you from?
The southern continent. The jungles there are where I spent most of my time.
Oh. They have some... I don't think we visited the jungle, but that sounds nice.
The circus makes its rounds. I can smell the magic on the air when we visit. Along with hear the sounds.
Do you...
I'm sorry, you cut out for me.
Do you miss home?
At times, yes. At others, I do not. My home was a prison, though it seems I have only gone from one to the other.
Yeah. I'm sorry. That sucks.
It is of no one's fault but my own.
I mean... It's not your fault.
To which you are referring?
I mean... I mean, if you want out at the circus, you can let me know. I would be happy to take you around places if you'd like to see things. I hate to think of people being locked up.
There is not much for a person such as myself. The path I have taken, what I have become, it is not one I can simply walk back upon.
Become?
I was not always like this. I was once different, though the same.
Did someone do this to you? What happened?
Do you ever wish for something so dearly that you would be willing to sacrifice anything for it, and then still have it all crumble to sand in your hands?
One second. I'm gonna turn off one.
Sorry, I can speak closer to the mic. It's a quiet voice.
Oh no. It's not you. It's that I'm getting cut out.
Okay.
That should Yeah. I think I can understand that feeling.
I was once a human. I lived in a lighthouse by the sea with my family. Ships would pass and I would hear them, but I did not see them. I did not see much of anything. I sought for a way to end my ailment. I was willing to become what I am today in an attempt to regain something that I never had. But a change in one's form is not... It was never guaranteed. I merely assumed it was.
I mean, what is Daeriel gonna say here? God damn it. Fuck. I mean, it wasn't your fault. I mean, if I was in your shoes, I think I would have tried the same thing.
Perhaps I simply was just unsure of any other option. I thought that if such a creature was known for a sight to turn men to stone, surely the sight would be guaranteed. So intrinsic to the form that to change my own to match. I was foolish. In many ways, I am still foolish. Though I am not sure I am ready to recount the tale in which led me to this fate.
It's okay. I thank you for sharing as much as you did. That must have been hard.
You are the first person I've spoken with this about in many years. I'm not sure why I've chosen you above the others. Perhaps you simply listen better than they do. Perhaps my loneliness has made me dull. Either way, I am appreciative.
Of course. I like listening to you.
She lets herself sink into the water a little bit. The water's nice here. It reminds me of my home. The water's always warm there.
Really? Even by the ocean?
Yes. The jungle's humid, however.
It would be... Yeah. It sounds very, very lovely. Nice and warm.
I'm sure we will visit soon. I won't be much of a guide, but I can tell you what I know.
I would love to visit places with you again, especially in the jungle.
The circus will find its way there, I'm sure.
Seems to find its way everywhere.
Especially as of late. I hear the whispering of voices at night. I know not what they plan. There's
like
Oh no, you go, sorry.
Like other people in the freak show?
No. They're all asleep. Some, mayhaps. There's always been secret dealings that happen in the shadows. I hear their voices, but they're never close enough to make out the words.
That's certainly interesting.
It is. For the Circus of Dreams. Not all seem to enter the land of dreams at night. That's what I've gathered, at least.
Daeriel thinks about that for a hot second.
Yeah. Unless you... Oh!
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what if Daeriel's gonna say anything to that one.
I was gonna say, unless you have too much to, unless you have too much, what the fuck is my... Sometimes I mix my word speak. Whatever. If you're good on that scene, I can, I think that would be a fun place to cap it. You got some gay and you got some lore.
I got sad gay lore.
You got sad gay lore.
We all strive to have such things.
Oh, true.
Sometimes you want to be able to see so bad that you do some shit to get turned into a gorgon.
Damn.
Damn.
Poorly. Oh, that's really cool though. I enjoy that.
I have more lore about this character actually, because it actually there's extended lore that I'll talk about in the post show. I think I know who's going next.
Biebert.
Hello.
Did you have a music request? Because I know you.
Oh, I didn't actually think about it. I don't.
Surprising. Wow, I guess
Yeah,
we'll just let it play.
Yeah, alright. I mean, I guess something... Yeah, sure. The vibe is currently a little intense.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't control the music track, man. I'll get something less
that's
intense
fair.
for you. I know what to grab. Nope. It's the track I always play for Gem. It's basically your theme at this point. Where's the loop? I don't want a vocal cover, man. Yeah, this is always the vibe with these two. No, I need the... Alright, B, set the scene.
I think that Chris would, at some point, send the message out asking if Jen would like to use the off time to come and see the hot spring. And
no, please keep going.
Chris would effectively say being a continuation of when they got to see the Geep.
She visits. When she arrives, she is eyeing the water warily.
Is something wrong, Jem?
Oh, I'm only concerned. How deep is it?
Not very. I assume I was able to, like, sit and feel my feet hit the floor, you know?
Yeah. There's
Yeah,
little,
it's not-
seats carved into the stone.
Yeah, there's seats, and you can feel your... I don't think there's any potential to go head under unless you attempt to on purpose.
Alright then, I guess I can give it a try. I think.
Oh, I see. Well, if it starts getting too much for you, we can always leave.
Alright. And she will sit next to you, in the water. Clearly a little uncertain. Clearly a little nervous.
Are you enjoying the warmth? I will admit it's quite nice for me.
It is certainly nice. I'm similar to you in that regard, actually. I don't really carry a lot of body heat. Well, I will soon, actually. And you do actually notice that she is starting to radiate a little.
Oh, you are glowing.
It's the heat.
Oh,
I'm conductive, in a sense. It's why I was so cold to the touch earlier, but you wouldn't really know that. I don't really touch things. Do you follow what I'm saying?
I do. I understand.
But this is nice. I'll be warm for a while.
I'm glad to hear it. I didn't know. Would you... I have a spell that can warm various materials. I could use that if you'd ever like it, and since we're in such a cold place.
It might be nice to try. It's never too much of a concern. Temperatures have to be rather extreme for me to really feel them. My physiology is strange. I'm more of a person on the inside, but the outside is thick.
I see.
You could crack me open like an egg. There's not a lot of people out there like me.
I suppose not. Then again, I thought the same about myself for quite some time.
From my understanding, it is still true, isn't it?
Yes, but I'm not alone in it. There's a few others I've met, and that's been very nice, actually.
That's good to hear. I only can say I've ever met one other person like me.
Oh,
I shouldn't say.
alright then. Well, I hope you meet a second, and a third, and many others. You deserve to feel like you are part of something, you know?
She kind of sighs, playing with her, hair a bit.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm rather honest, Chris, I don't think there is anyone else like me out there. Other than that person I mentioned.
I see. Well, Chris sort of thinks about it. I suppose, even though my number may not just be one, it is still hard to find other Aetherill. We can share that if you'd like.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make it seem like a competition.
No, quite the opposite. I want you to know that you're not alone, even though you may be different. Everyone here is, well, very much different. But I've been doing a lot better, counting myself as one of them, you know?
You have seemed a lot happier lately. With your friends?
Yes. I think I'm warming up to calling them that.
Warming up to a lot of things, as it seems.
I suppose so.
Um,
But
I don't know if that's in the cards for me.
we're friends, though, right?
Well, of course we're friends. I mean, you're friends.
No, I understood what you meant, but I am going somewhere.
Oh, goodness.
Maybe the people who I'm friends with might not all end up your friends, but some of them will. and even if they don't, that doesn't mean you're not my friend anymore.
Oh, that's not what I was worried about. It's the business. I'm worried that my work in the circus will interfere.
Maybe. But it hasn't yet.
How do you do it so confidently?
Do what?
Things are changing around the circus, Chris. You haven't noticed?
I suppose I have.
I think things are not going to stop changing anytime soon. And I don't know if you know what that means. And I don't know if I should be the one to tell you if you don't.
That's alright. I don't really know. But this won't be the first time I've had to deal with changes. And I've made it this far. I'd like to think that whatever happens next, we can still figure it out.
She thinks for a long moment.
I want to believe you. To believe in change. Chris, I don't think that... I know there's not anyone out there like me, because I've been the same for the past 20 years. And I have always been doing the same thing. From the moment I was made. I know we don't talk about our past a lot, it's just not what we do, but I'm new to change. And these little moments of change have been nice, but I'm scared of making the changes that I'm not told that I can make.
Chris kind of sinks into the water, not in like a sad way, in a I'm thinking way, you know?
Yeah.
but it's also probably a little funny seeing the hair kind of steam up more and just point up, you know.
He flopped.
He flop. He probably does a little exhale from the nose to make think bubbles. He pops his head back up and just goes, I see what you mean. The little moments of change are nice, but when facing momentous things, they feel insignificant in comparison. And it's scary to go from the small moments of comfortable and safe to stepping on doing something daring and different. Am I reading that correctly?
You are.
Well, is there a change that you would like to make that I can help you make? Something that we can do that even if things change in the circus, we can hold fast to? A bedrock, almost.
She giggles and thinks for a second. And she looks you directly in the eyes. I can't make the change. I don't know how, and I'm not ready. But I know that you are changing. And that you're going to make changes. So promise me, whatever change you make, wherever you go, I can follow when things get bad. Even if it's away from the circus.
I wouldn't go anywhere that you couldn't follow. In a grand sense, of course. Obviously, there are... You understand.
I'm being literal.
And she gets out of the water.
No, I understand. I'm on the minutiae of day-to-day, but... Yes. Well, of course. You're welcome to follow anywhere I go.
Thank you, Thunder.
I'm gonna make my leave now. But thank you. I'm going to act like this part of the conversation didn't happen. But when you're ready, I'm there.
And she runs off.
Chris kind of stays in there for a bit, unsure of if the conversation ended well or poorly, you know? But just kind of sinks back into the water with their thoughts.
And that session!
Oh boy.
I took the opportunity of your little dates to make lore happen. Heart emoji.
Yay.
Lore.
It's all pre-established lore, but fun lore. They gotta set up the conspiracizzles.
Yeah.
Sorry for pushing it so hard, but we're hitting the end of stream and a lightning storm just started and I've been getting flashes out my window and I'm worried the power's gonna go out.
Oh boy,
No,
yeah, let's end stream.
Yeah.
My house doesn't lose power often, but it's mostly I didn't want to lose it in the middle of a conversation.
Yeah.
But ooh, yeah,
Never safe.
so much lightning. It's really cool. But thank you everybody so much for coming out. This was such a fun session.
This was wild.
I love when shit happens. And then next session we get to do a thing that we've been meaning to do forever. I need to finish making that map, but it's fine because it's mostly done. I just need to finish the second floor. Our party's gonna go to a haunted house.
Ooh,
Spooky ghost. I am very excited for the haunted house session. I put an ass ton of work into it.
It'll be fun, chat.
It's gonna be a real fun chat. That was technically 2 quests in 1. They were always gonna feed into each other, but I decided since we were doing them both in one session that I would just merge them into one big quest.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Also, holding my max is holding my axe.
Yep. I love him.
I'm so proud of that pun.
It's so
It's
silly.
funny.
Yeah.
It's so silly. So, streams coming up. In Stars in Time tomorrow. No streams next week. I'm going on vacation again. Unless B wants to stream something again.
If we'll see. You can all call in on me or something.
That would be funny if B just wants to host a stream in the Thursday slot. Then
Maybe
we'll
I'll play
have
Magic Arena.
You could play Magic. You could be an asshole and play the new fucking. You could Bloomburrow when I'm not there. You asshole.
I wouldn't Bloomburrow without you. Besides, I don't think it goes out until that following Monday.
It's
the pre-release. The pre-release is this coming Sunday.
Right. When is the arena release? Because I know it's a Tuesday.
I don't.
Oh yeah, it's the Tuesday I get back, and that's why we couldn't stream it.
Right.
Although,
Yeah,
limp wrist, I'll keep you in the works if you want to be involved.
If we want to do a Bloomburrow night, it'd be so fun.
Bloomburrow night. I need mice.
I mean, if I do stream it in its arena, we could figure around, I suppose.
Yeah, but that is the game plan. We're gonna come back with more Circus on the 31st. The lightning is continuing to get more intense, so I'm gonna push us into the posto. Say goodbye, everybody. Drink water and take care of yourself because you're worth it. Bye bye.